Hey, thank you for your patience as we had to get a little extra set up here, extra crispy. Toasty! Why don't I use that for strikeouts? That's being added. I'm such a genius.
Brilliant!
Fluffy Kitty Ninja Show getting ready to come back live Monday Night Baseball. Just feels good. Feels good indeed.
That's what she said.
Hey, enough of that. How the heck are you, gang? Appreciate your patience. Co-commish is all squared away. She's the only other person in the house at the moment. The whole family doing something else.
Let's go while we're young.
And there's still always the one heckler who wants me to have, started yesterday. Well, take that. We were streaming yesterday, you big bully.
Brilliant!
It is the Fluffy Kitty Ninja Show Monday Night Baseball edition. How are ya? Good to see you. Commish LB is here with you once again as we've got SpaghettiO Surprise Monday night. What the heck does that mean? Means we couldn't get a GM combination together to make it work. And we couldn't get two guys together, so that means I get to choose what we watch tonight. It will not be a managed game. We'll just watch what OOTP does, but we are still telling the story no different than we would if we had the whole gang here. So this gives you the opportunity to still do your thing in the chat, enjoy the mini games, bet on baseball, because again, you guys are here. Well, you're here because you hopefully enjoy what you're doing here. You're having fun, and you don't mind betting a little bit on the mini games as well as on the game itself tonight. So tonight's game will feature the Houston Astros. They will be in the south side of Chicago, taking on the White Sox in today's game. I know Ben's in the chat. He says he's not going to be here for very long, so again, it won't be a managed game, so it's going to be completely OOTP'd. We'll see if everybody likes what they see as this game unfolds. So it's a 3-day sim on Mondays. We've already done day one Monday action in case you were not in the Discord or here, because in the Discord there's a final scores section and people know what the scores are right away. So first things first, there's the Discord. If you're just here, well, you're not getting the full story. And the full story is in the Fluffy Kitty Ninja Discord, is where the eMLB universe has full life. We've had at least 3 articles from our players in the last couple of days. We now have a dozen articles written this season by our virtual players. If you're a virtual player, you can tell your story in the Discord. You do at least 150 words or more 3 times a season, you can earn a boost per article as long as it's 150 words. And focused on the universe, of course. Don't go providing us banana bread recipes, which, will be appreciated, but won't get you credit. So again, there are a variety of ways for you to work on your player by giving this universe life itself. It is what we make of it. So again, that is a great place to see all of the creativity that this universe provides that you watch here on Twitch. But not to be outdone, our brand new eMLB universe found on YouTube. Everything you're watching here will get carried over and edited thanks to Aju Pays, our YouTube editor, who has been working very diligently, including yesterday's game, already available. So hit the subscribe button, please. We're trying to get to 100 subscribers minimally so we can get rid of that goofy alphabet soup that you see there on your screen, and we can put a custom URL in its place. Not to forget, there is premium exclusive content on that YouTube channel that you won't find here on the FKN, including Aju Pays and Jared Rollins, Special guest host, thanks, shout out for Cody K, doing his job last time, coming in and helping when JR had this kind of busy thing since he works in Major League Baseball, and they kind of opened the doors all of a sudden, so he was a little busy last week. We'll give him a mulligan for that. But Cody K came in, and they had a great 2 hours of content to provide. So whether you skim it or you listen to the whole thing, I don't think you'll be disappointed. So again, hit the YouTube subscribe button, and that'll give you an opportunity to be made aware of when the eMLB Insider Podcast is available, as well as all content here. Because again, on Twitch, this stuff would go away in 2 weeks otherwise. So now, everything that you're watching here, we clean it up, we edit it down, and then we have it available for you to watch on there. No kitty cat dances and stuff because, of course, stupid copyrights. You never watch this at work. No, Tim, we don't want to get anybody fired. Chara emote. We're at 60 so far. Let's see if we can push that up. We're going to shoot for a goal today of 70. So if you're in the chat, I don't think all 59 of you in this chat are following our eMLB Baseball Universe on YouTube. So I'm looking to see at least 10 more people get added to to our channel today for the subscriptions. We are pushing and pushing and pushing to get to 100 minimally. All right, so let's get into today's action. Well, first things first, you are. Well, thank you, Rob. We appreciate you that you are. Let's look at action on Monday in case you are not in our Discord and are curious, what's going on in that eMLB universe? Reds were in town to take on the Indians. They will win rather handily by an 11-5 score. Finally, Hunter Green says, I have a W in the column, as he will win his first in the season, now 1-6 on the year. Had help from Juan Pierre with his 4th home run on the season. Click it and subscribe. You'll love it. Thank you, Jamie. Appreciate that. Indians will take the loss with Aaron Savale taking the loss now 2-4 on the year. Boss battle ensuing. Can we get enough to wake up Fluffy? Probably not yet. If you can boss, you can subscribe to YouTube. Yes, even better. Subscribe to YouTube, dang it! Get the channel to 100. We're still at 60. I know who you are. See, now there's more than 60 in here, so I know not all of you are subbed to the channel. So that's just my story, and I'm sticking to it. I do math. Royals took on the Red Sox in Kauffman Stadium, 4-1 victory for the Royals as Dakota Donovan gets his first win on the year. He used all them balls of yarn there, GT. That is Yadier Alvarez. Yordan Alvarez we're going to see shortly. You have 2 accounts subs, so there's 59 now. Oh, no. Did you knock the count down? Big F in the chat. Royals will win at Kauffman Stadium, and as Minerva was happy to announce, 5-game winning streak for the Royals. Here they come. Clay Holmes also locking it down with 6 saves. Oh, well, you didn't have to tell us that, Andrew. Although I'm going to get Dominic to subscribe. Probably get my son Andrew to subscribe. You know, I'll find ways. So, the Jays taking on the Rays north of the border, and the Jays will hold off and defeat the Rays by a 5-4 score. Bo Burrows will get his 2nd win on the year. Brendan Two-Way McKay will take the loss, falling to 0-2 on the season. Travis Bergen's having a pretty good start. Might be trying to take over DeMarcus Evans' role here as top saver on this in the season. Well, that's up for grabs as Evans is gone for the year and put on injured reserve officially. So Jays will win. That is Scott Kingery. Kingery, who was signed for $6 million not very long ago. 3 home runs already this season. Impressive, is it not? And he went 5 for 5, by the way. 5 for 5 with a home run. He had 2 home runs prior with the Phillies before being released. Alex Bregman will get his 4th home run on the year as he helped the Tigers double up on the Twins 4-2. That is Franklin Perez improving on his 6th win on the season. Yeah, that was a pretty good pickup. So far, I'd say that was pretty darn good. The Rangers will defeat the Athletics 4-3. Sean Reed Foley continuing to impress as a Rangers starter, 5-1 on the season. Mike Haggard will get his 3rd save on the year with a 7 ERA attached to it. The Pirates and the Braves in a barn burner. I mean, they just couldn't stop scoring runs. It was a 1-0 victory for the Pirates as Carter Stewart will outduel Ian Anderson to get the victory in that one. Stewart improving to 3-5 on the year. 7 hits on the day for the Pirates, just 5 for the Braves. Pirates will win it 1-0. That run scored way back in the 1st inning. The Marlins will take on the Phillies at Citizens Bank Park. They'll get the victory 6-4. Jake Willis will get his 4th win on the year. Riley checks himself and he gets his 13th save on the season for the Fish. He had Ruben Carrasco hitting his 7th home run, and Jordan Nwogu will get his 2nd on the year. Behind my head, that apparently doesn't like Chase. You don't get that joke, do you? Anyway, don't matter. The Diamondbacks will defeat the Yankees, but an extra inning, 7-6 victory for them. Rob Rasmussen, the closer, will get his 2nd win on the season. A couple homers from Corbin Carroll, including a home run from Alec Thomas, his 5th on the year. Again, 7-6 victory for the Diamondbacks in 11 innings. Finally, the Battle of Los Angeles. It'll be the Dodgers finally breaking that losing streak as they defeat the world champion Angels 4-3. Ruben Quijada? No, that's Hazael Quijada. I was going to say, that don't look like Ruben Quijada. It is Hazael Quijada defeating Greg Briggs. Briggs being handed his 1st loss on the season. A couple home runs from the outfield. Cody Bellinger hits his 12th home run. Center fielder Mayron Catalina gets his 8th on the year. That is what happened on Monday. No injuries of major importance. Again, Ozzy Albies was injured during the last broadcast we did yesterday, but he escapes with just the bruised ankle, just needed a day off, and he was ready to go. Here's the games we'll be watching on Tuesday. Full slate on the calendar. This is day 2 of a 3-day sim. We'll start back in Cleveland as the Ohio battle will continue. Reds versus Indians. Andre Pallant will get on the hill for the Reds. Hunter Brault will oppose him. Brault is Form 1 this year with a 2.08 ERA. When the Indians are at Progressive, they progress quite nicely. 14-5 so far on the regular season. 8-10 when they're on the road, so they like the home cooking for sure. Meanwhile, Orioles are at our home at Camden Yards. The Mariners are on the other coast, taking them on. Trevor Stephan is scheduled to get the ball for the Mariners. He's 1-3 on the year with an ERA in the mid-5s. Giancarlo Solares scheduled to get the ball. 1-1 for him with an ERA in the low 6s. 7:05 start from Camden Yards in Baltimore. Back north as the Jays will take the Rays on again. Yanson Guerrero scheduled to get the ball for the Rays. Zach Lee for the Jays. He's 3-0 on the season with a 3.29 ERA. Yes, thank you for reminding me. It is the return of the Eradicator Eric Kelly as he is back live after his 5-week injury. He had a strained oblique and missed a good little over 4 weeks on the year. Now back in action, taking on the Orioles. Jays Rays on to the Tigers, taking on the Twins again. In this one, Scotty Albin scheduled to battle Carlos Rodon. Albin is 1-1 with an ERA of 5.68. Rodon 4-2 with an ERA in the upper 4s. 8:10 start for our game of the night. We'll get to this one in a moment. Let's move on. The Red Sox will take on the Royals again. Again, the Royals are on a 5-game win streak. Alejandro Rosario will try to extend that. He's 3-2 on the year. The heartbreaker, Mike Bohr, is going to battle him and try to wreck it. 4-1 so far this year for Bohr with a 3.89. Red Sox, again, 8 games over 500 coming into this one. The Royals, again, 5-game win streak, but still 2 games under 500 at this point. Finally, Rangers will take on the Athletics out at the Coliseum. Jorge Lozada, 0-3 on the year. Simeon Woods Richardson, the former Met, looks like he'll get his first start of the year. Is that correct, Jamie? No, he's had one other start. This will be his second start on the year. No record for him. That's a 10:05 start out west. Over in the National League, Marlins will take on the Phillies. Once again, Cody Bolton will be on the hill for the Phils. Mad Bum himself, Madison Bumgarner, will take on the Phillies for the Marlins. That's a 7:05 start. Braves will do battle against the Pirates at PNC Park. Connor Thomas, we saw him not long ago, 2-2 with a mid-4 ERA. Santiago Flores will oppose him. Flores trying to improve on his record. Besides his skin condition, he's 2-3 with a 5.30 ERA. Would somebody please get Flores some SPF? Oh, Mets taking on the Nationals from City. The illusionist Joe Diggs taking on Gianfran Escalona. That looks like a pretty good matchup. We'll keep an eye on that one. 7:10 start in New York. Over at AmFam Clubhouse, it's the Brewers taking on the Cubs. Alberto Sojo's been a pretty nice little find for the Cubbies here so far. 3-1 with a 2.5 ERA. Mike Clevenger on the hill for the Brew Crew. He's 2-1 with a 5.81. That's an 8:10 start in Milwaukee. Over at Busch, almost shows this one. The Rockies will take on the Cardinals. Chris Archer on the hill. It's probably Archer on the hill why I didn't. I just like the other matchup more. Chris Archer, 0-3 with a 7.13 ERA. Tanner Burns will oppose him, looking for his 6th win on the season. 5-1 with a 2.85. That's an 8:15 start in St. Louis. Back in the desert at Chase, Arizona will take on the Yankees. Yankees now 6-10 on the road. Riley Pint will get the ball in this one. 1-1 with a 3.77. Juan DePaula, the ever-consistent Juan DePaula, is 3-3 with a 3.89 ERA. JFB, we thank you very much for hitting the follow button. Welcome to the Fluffy Kitty Ninjas show. Behind my big old head that hates apparently the Battle of Los Angeles, because that's where you find the Angels will take on the Dodgers from Chavez Ravine. Blake Snellzilla's in the house. He'll take on Francis Martez. In that one, Martez is 1-0. Snell 4-4 with a 4.72. It's a 10-10 start at Chavez Ravine. Finally, in San Diego at Petco Park, San Fran will take on the Padres. Brad Keller on the hill, scheduled to take on 1.0 player Bob Dowd on the Padres. It's 3-2 with a 2.66 ERA. Those are your matchups here on Game 2. We'll keep an eye on those on the out-of-town scoreboard. Let's get into tonight's Game of the Night. Give me a moment to make sure I got everything properly all set up. And then let me remove myself so you can see a little better. Because, you know, big head. The freaking melon on the thing. All right, we got to make sure all is well here for what is requested. Maybe. Alvarez, Chapman, Cousins, Beer, Buxton, and Mohler. True, there's only one big head, and that's Lucas Parker. At least in the eMLB universe, that is. Yep. Beer of choice tonight for the commish. Sam Adams Cherry Wheat. Felt ale-ish tonight. So we went with the Sam Adams Cherry Wheat. It is my favorite beer. I understand I got a certain Illinoisan interested in it. Very good stuff, this Cherry Wheat. All right, let's look at the bullpen situation so you can factor that into your betting choices tonight. Hey, Serial Killer, I hope to see you doing some betting here, sir, so you can work on your player just a little bit more, you know what I mean? Of course you're good to go. You can't make any changes. No management tonight. Jose Alvarado, the Venezuelan, last pitching a couple nights ago, inning and a third, gave up a hit and a walk, striking out 2. 10 appearances so far this year for Alvarado. The 29-year-old left-hander should be ready to go if needed, the ground ball specialist. Look at Cardinal already going before we even do a darn thing. The missile is still in one piece. If you look very carefully, you can see the Gorilla Glue on his arm. 5 saves this year. He did blow a save in his last save attempt back on the 12th. He did get the victory, though. He's given up runs in 4 of his last 5 contests. Still sports a 3.38 ERA. But Chapman looking pretty human here. Again, he has lost considerable amounts of time over the last 2 seasons. Josh Fleming, another lefty. Here we go. The obligatory pointing out post of Aroldis should have won the Cy in 22, hands down. Josh Fleming, the left-hander from Illinois, 4 wins on the year. His last win was back on May 8th against the Mariners in an 8-7 victory. It's been pretty consistent, to put it mildly. Fleming, 1.42 ERA, 25 innings of work to this point. Keone Kayla, the 32-year-old from California, just a couple of appearances this year. His last appearance was back on the 13th, so he hasn't pitched in about a week. But prior to that, his last appearance was April 13th. So we'll see if Kayla pitches again in this game, or else I'd set the over-under for his next time he is going to play at June 13th. I don't know why I would possibly do that. Carmen Quezada from the eMLB on the show universe. The Puerto Rican 23-year-old finds himself in the bullpen recently after 4 starts this year. He started his career with the Cubs back in 2022. 3.26 ERA through 19 and a third innings of work. Pretty useful left-hander. And as you just see, apparently he's on the block. Dalbert Siri. Nope, not that Siri. And he didn't start off my... didn't set off my Siri. Bazard spitting facts with that Chapman bit. Siri, 1.52 ERA in 23 and 2/3 innings of work. He is having an extremely impressive month of May. Last pitching back on the 15th, inning and a third, striking out 2 in a 5-2 victory against the Red Sox. Expecting Siri will be available tonight if needed. Forrest Whitley, on the other hand, probably will not. He went 3 1/3, giving up 6 hits, 5 earned runs, 4 home runs. No confirmation that he suffers from whiplash at this point after giving up 4 home runs to the Red Sox. Relegated to the pen. Expected he could be available to pitch tonight, but do not know. And finally, Sugar! Edwin Diaz himself, 20 innings of work, 1.8 ERA, 8 saves to his credit so far this season. I count 7 consecutive seasons here that he has at least 31 or more saves. It's a pretty impressive stat for Diaz. Be available tonight if called upon. He got his last save against the Red Sox back on the 15th and 1 inning of work for his 8th save on the year. That's the Astros situation. Over to the White Sox we go, just making sure that what I see is accurate to what I posted. It is. John Duran will get the start for the White Sox in this one, looking at the pen situation, starting with Jalen Beeks. Beeks, the versatile, does a little bit of everything, mostly in relief so far this year. Got a save, although it's a messy one. 3 innings of work, got a 3-out save, giving up 4 hits, 2 earned runs, walking 1 and striking out 4. Was his second save on the season in his last appearance a couple nights back. Jason Bellew started for most of last season in the pen so far this year, last appearing on the 18th, a couple days ago in a 5-3 loss, gave up 2 earned runs and a homer, walking 2, took his second loss on the year, and that one does have a couple saves to his credit at this point as well. Jason Bellew should be available tonight if needed. Zach Berdy from Downers Grove, Illinois, the 30-year-old, has 3 wins to his credit. It's been fairly effective throughout the year. A little high on the walks, though. That's the one issue he has, is he's walking almost a couple batters more per 9 innings through this point from a couple seasons ago. Ty Buttrey, the former Arizona closer, world champion from Matthews, North Carolina, the 32-year-old, just coming back off injury. A couple saves to his credit. Just 5 innings of work thus far as he starts to ramp back up. He has not pitched since April 21st, so he'll be looking to get back in there and be effective once again since his injury. Trevor Lane, the left-handed specialist, the Washington native, 1-2 with a 7.5 ERA. Did not allow any runs in his last appearance back on the 14th, which is a turn in the right direction because his prior 3 had given up at least 1 or more runs. Zhu Xiaomeng from Taiwan. Last pitching on the 18th a couple days ago. 1 inning of work, just 1 hit allowed. 12 innings so far for him, a 0.75 ERA. Been fairly effective as teams try to figure him out. The right-hander who throws from the side, nasty slider, the ground ball specialist really has batters really well fooled here at this point. And finally, Zitong Xiao, also from Taiwan, picked up in the international market. Blew his first save this past appearance about a week ago. 3 hits, 4 earned runs, allowed 2 homers and 1 walk, and didn't let anybody out. Didn't get anybody out, I should say. So his ERA went up almost 2 runs just in his last appearance. Zhao should be available tonight since he hasn't pitched in a week. All right, wind is blowing in from left field tonight at 8 miles an hour. It's clear skies, 61 degrees, over 40,000 in attendance from Guarantee Rate Field. Here's your chance to bet in tonight's game. As you see others doing, just jump right in and decide who do you think is going to win this game. Is it going to be the Astros or is it going to be the White Sox? Here's what you do. Between now and the end of the first inning, well, before you do that, don't forget to include a number. The number is how many runs you think the winning team is going to score. Not how many runs that the final score will be by, and not how many total runs in the game. How many runs will the winning team score? We'll talk about that in a moment. You pick the right team between now and the end of the first inning. If you are right at the end of this game, you're going to win 75 balls of yarn. You can wait until the second. No problem. It just costs you some opportunity. You can only win 50 balls of yarn. Your last chance to bet in tonight's game is in the 3rd inning. By the 3rd out of the 3rd inning, if you get your bet in time and you pick right in that 3rd inning, you will win 25 balls of yarn. Please note, anytime during the betting process, if you pick the wrong side, it's going to set you back 25 balls of yarn, that is. However, if you nail the number, you get the number, you nail it, you're a winner. If you miss it, no worries, it doesn't hurt you. So everybody should be doing the betting because it minimally hurts. You nail the number, then you will get 50 balls of yarn as a bonus. So if you pick the wrong team but nail a number, you're still a winner. 2 chances to win that way. Best possibility is picking the right team before the first inning's done and nailing the number. That's 125 balls of yarn. Hello. Sean, thank you for the gifted sub to St. Louis, Jason. The only reason why I'm like, why is my alert doing that again? I thought I got that fixed. It's a gifted sub from Sean Paxslayer. Apparently, evil does not wear a bonnet anymore. But thank you for the gifted sub, sir. I will figure out why that ain't working properly here soon enough. It is the eMLB Game of the Night Monday Night Baseball edition. Tonight powered by the Out of the Park Baseball engine, Out of the Park 22 to be exact. 6 different universes have existed for this near 22-year-old brand that I've been running since the year 2000. 4 of those universes have been proudly run on Out of the Park Baseball, all the way back to Out of the Park 5. When you hear talk of the 1.0 universe, that is what we talk about, is our first 10 to 12 years of life, as you know it. Tonight, the commish is fueled by Sam Adams Cherry Wheat Beer. Beautiful Michigan cherries with the nice hint of honey. I love this beer. It is so good. It needs to be sold in 12 packs. Sam Adams, are you listening? It's always a good decision. By the way, for the crap of it, I shot my shot in private, sent a lot of stats over to Sam Adams, and I'm hoping to hear back from them and that they might actually have an interest in sponsoring us for real. But for now, we're sponsored by Sam Adams, in my mind. Ain't I a drama queen? And of course, you're watching this game live on the Fluffy Kitty Ninja Show on Twitch, or if you're watching us on broadcast on YouTube, then you found the eMLB Baseball Universe on YouTube. All games are carried over so that they will stay and stick around. And then, of course, you will find the very special podcast, the eMLB Insider Podcast, which is exclusive to our YouTube channel. You take your copyright strike and
Watch your language, bud. We're on the air.
What does Daffy even know that I was going to say? Before I forget, AI for all. Starting lineups tonight for your Houston Astros. Ronnie Mauricio will be your shortstop. The Santo Dominican has a 4-game on-base streak as he enters play in this one. Also, decent success against John Duran, 3 for 6 in his time. He will lead off over at short. Community created player of Mr. Ben Haslam, Bazzard. Grayson Rowan, the rookie catcher, will bat second in this one. He had 8 RBI in the last series against the Red Sox, so he is heating up. He's the number 2 prospect in eMLB. He will bat second and be the catcher in this one. Kevin Prue, the second-year veteran from Illinois, has hits in 3 of his last 4 games. He'll be over at first base tonight, batting third. .322 average coming into this one for Prue. Yordan Alvarez, the power hitter, has struggled with that of late. He's only hitting .211 with no homers and 3 RBI in the month of May. Remember, today is May 20th in game. His last home run was on April 25th, 21 games ago. He'll be the cleanup hitter in left for this one. Maddie Chapman, formerly of the Killer Mats of Oakland, the third baseman, will bat fifth in this one. He's got hits in 9 of his last 10. He's got a 6-game hit streak and a 17-game on-base streak. All that good news, and still hitting south of the Mendoza line. He'll bat fifth over third. Dylan Cousins, the tall 6'6" outfielder, is in right today. He's got a 4-game hitting streak in this one. Seth Beer, my favorite. Seth Beer has a 5-game hitting streak coming into this one. He's hitting .350 with a home run and 4 RBI over that span. Has a couple home runs against John Duran in his career. He'll like to extend on that. He'll be the DH today, batting 7th. Byron Buxton, always reliable in center field. 8-game on-base streak coming into play. 0 for 14 against John Duran, not a favorite of his. He'll be at 8th in center today. Mike Mohler, the rookie second baseman, will bat 9th. He's the number 6 prospect in eMLB, hitting just .171 in the month of May. He will bat 9th and play second. Thor is on the hill. Noah Syndergaard, the 11-year veteran, 7 straight seasons with 10-plus wins. Last start was against Cleveland on the 14th of May. 8 innings, 6 hits, 2 earned runs. He didn't walk anyone. He struck out 9. He did not factor in the decision in that one. For the White Sox, leading off, Cabrera Weaver has a 3-game hit streak where he's got 6 hits and 13 at-bats, including a homer and 5 RBI. The center fielder will lead off. Miguel Geraldo, the shortstop, will be right behind him. He's been on base frequently, 15 consecutive games to be exact. He'll be over at short, batting second. The Curacao native Joey Best calls himself the right-handed David Ortiz. He'll be at first base tonight, batting third. 4-game hit streak for him in this one, including 6 runs scored in the last 4 games. Nate Lewis is your cleanup hitter. The rookie from Alaska is hitting under 200 in May, but still has the power touch. 5 home runs in the month of May for him. He'll be the DH, batting fourth. Adley Rutschman, the franchise 27-year-old from Oregon, is 2 RBI away from 300 career. Has a 4-game hitting streak entering play in this one. He'll be the catcher tonight, batting fifth. Tim Anderson, in his second tour of duty as a member of the White Sox, has a 6-game hitting streak himself, hitting 8 for 24 with a home run and 3 RBI in this one. He'll bat 6th and play second base. Connor Capel, the former St. Louis Cardinal, he'll bat 7th in right field. He's been struggling this season, but he does have 4 hits over his last 3 games. He'll bat 7th in right. Blake Rutherford is in left field, batting 8th in this one. Jacob Lagunas, community-created player of original White Sox GM Terry Ladislas, who unfortunately we feel we have lost due to health. Cancer sucks, y'all. Jacob is your number 9 hitter, batting at third today. The pretty boy has 6 hits in 13 at-bats in his last 3 games. John Duran has been feeling pretty good of late. His 3 starts in the month of May hasn't factored into the decision, but don't count him out. 2.70 ERA in 13 1/3 innings of work this month. 14 strikeouts through that span. There's your matchups for tonight. Serial Killer leading the way here for additional bets. If you've not bet yet, you've got 3 innings to do so, but your bets will be most meaningful between now and the end of the first inning. As I come back live and get us ready to go. That sounded like you, Scott. Cut it out. On we go to Chicago. I bet Serial Killer has his old jacket he used to wear for the White Sox when they first went the black and white. I bet he's wearing it right now. On to Shitedown we go. It is the eMLB game of the night coming to you from Chicago. Guarantee rate field. We are at. Got a game between the Astros and the White Sox tonight. Game of the night, says Alex. Good evening, sir. White Sox, Astros getting ready to do battle here. Let's look at the defensive alignments in tonight's game before we get it started. Out in the outfield, Blake Rutherford is your left fielder. In center will be Cabrera Weaver. Connor Capel will be in right. Jacob Lagunas is over at third in the hot corner. Miguel Geraldo will be your shortstop. Tim Anderson, the shortstop, is learning his way at second base in this one. We'll keep an eye on that one. Joey Best is over at first. Behind the dish tonight, behind the eMLB, the Ukraine supporting eMLB logo of today, Slava Ukraini, by the way. Adley Rutschman is there. And just for reference, Rutschman's arm is a 15 on a scale of 1 to 20. We have no official management tonight. We got SpaghettiO surprise, so I chose the game that we are watching. I hope you enjoy it. I'm going to do it no different than I normally do. So when nobody's on, we're going to go right to the result. But when runners are aboard, we will go pitch by pitch. It'll just be a little quicker because I don't have to look right and see what people want. Alrighty, game gets started. John Duran is on the hill. 8th appearance on the year for him. Duran is 0 for 1. With a 3.6 ERA, 30 innings of work for him thus far this year, 26 hits, 12 earned runs, 5 have been allowed by home run. He has walked 11 and struck out 31 so far this year. It's his 6th year in the majors, the native of Esperanza in the Dominican Republic. Again, in the month of May, no record but a 2.70 ERA. He has been going in the right direction. Duran throws mid-90s with the fastball, complements it with pretty impressive curveball changeups. He's known to use all of them as out pitches. That'll get us going. Into the box comes Ronnie Mauricio as we get this game started. Mauricio entering play, hitting .252 this season with 2 home runs and 24 runs batted in for the 4-year native from Santo Domingo. Again, he enters play having been on base in 4 consecutive. Maybe. All right, the 1-2 pitch coming. Cheers, eMLB Game of the Night. Monday Night Baseball underway. We won't know. We're finding out as we go, Jay Clark. The 1-2 pitch. Popped up into shallow left field. Going back, Miguel Geraldo will lean back and get it about 15 feet into the outfield for the first out. Just underway here for the eMLB Game of the Night. Thank you for your attendance. Next broadcast will be Friday. Another Friday night edition, as I have a hockey party to attend with my son for the end of season, celebrating their hard work this year. So we expect to return to Wednesday night action next Wednesday. And then we think we'll finally be on our Sunday, Monday, Wednesday schedule because the GMs haven't hinted that Saturday would be preferred at this point. Grayson Rowan, the 20-year-old rookie from Vancouver, Washington, will step into the box. Rowan, second top prospect in the majors right now, hitting .256, 3 home runs and 15 runs batted in. He is the community created player of Houston GM Bassett. Again, Rowan comes into this one really hot. 8 RBI in the last series against the Red Sox. The 2-2 pitch. Jams him inside, and he got him.
Brilliant!
First strikeout on the day for John Duran. That'll make the second out in this ball game. That'll bring Kevin Prue, the left-hander, the switch hitter, into the box. Prue, the second-year native, enters play, hitting an impressive .322 with 3 home runs and 12 RBI. He is a second-year veteran out of Glenville, Illinois, the 26-year-old. You're not good. I remember that one. The 0-1. Shift is on. Goes against the shift, lifting it into left field. Moving over, coming in, Blake Rutherford. He'll bring it down, makes the catch, retires the side. 1-2-3 inning. Go the Astros in the top of the first. Let's go to the bottom of the first now. No score. sky is clear in Chicago, but that means no matter, as the God of Thunder is on the hill. We'll talk about him in a moment. Let's look at the defensive alignment for the Astros before we get this one underway. Yordan Alvarez is out in left field. Key story in this one is the injuries being suffered to the Astros. 2/3 of their starting lineup, Sammy Ayla, their center fielder, as well as Kyle Tucker, have been out with long-term injuries. Ayla has been lost for the year. Yordan Alvarez will be in left. Byron Buxton is your center fielder. Dylan Cousins will be over in right. Matt Chapman is at third base. Ronnie Mauricio is your shortstop. Mike Mohler over at second. And Kevin Prue is your first baseman. Grayson Rowan behind the dish tonight, also with a 15 arm rating. And again, on the hill, Thor himself, Noah Syndergaard, a 32-year-old from Mansfield, Texas. 11th year in the majors for him. 8th appearance this season. 2-1 with a 3.97 ERA. That's 47 2/3 innings of work. He's given up 38 hits, 21 earned runs, has allowed 6 homers. He's walked 12, and he has an impressive 42 strikeouts, including 9 that he had in 8 innings against the Indians in his last appearance on the 14th. Thor, of course, is a former first-round draft pick by the Toronto Blue Jays back in 2010 from Legacy High School. Then, in the big trade that sent R.A. Dickey to the Jays, Thor, along with Travis d'Arnaud and John Buck, were traded to the Mets. All right, we're ready to go. Cabrera Weaver will start us off. The 25-year-old from Decatur, Georgia, will enter play tonight, hitting .254. He's got 3 home runs and 15 runs batted in. He's had an impressive 3-game hit streak going where he's had 2 hits in each of his last 3 games. Oop. Yeah, I heard. I just got the message, the text from Serial Killer, which is R.I.P. to Scott Hall. Should have had a toothpick and flicked it at you guys in his honor, but again, that's the bad guy may be gone, but the bad guy will never be forgotten, that's for sure. Heck of a wrestler and a good personality. 3-2 pitch coming to Weaver from Thor. The pitch. Grounds it over to third. Gonna have to hurry. He's gonna pocket it. Chapman saw the speed of Weaver. No chance to get him. Dear God, I gotta fix those helmets. The helmets on many of these teams are just opposite. They're backwards. Yeesh. Weaver is aboard with his speed indeed. 7 stolen bases this year. He's been caught twice. Keep in mind, in his rookie season, he had 68 stolen bases last year. We'll keep an eye on him. Pitch by pitches on is Miguel Geraldo coming into the box. Geraldo, .289 average entering play with 5 home runs and 20 runs batted in. 2 for 5 in his career against Thor. Again, Weaver aboard now with a 4-game hit streak. Geraldo into the box. Mohler right behind the bag at second. First pitch is going to be a changeup at the knees, called strike 1. Double checking, making sure everything's set to AI. So that's exactly as intended for tonight's SpaghettiO surprise edition of the Fluffy Kitty Ninjas show. The 0-1 catches the outer half. Beautiful off-speed pitch catching the outer half. Strike 2. Quickly, no balls, 2 strikes to Geraldo. Got cut or something here on my finger. Don't know where that happened from. The 0-2 pitch is Thor. Checks Weaver. The dish. It's going to be outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1-2 delivery. Lined into left field. That's going to drop in for a hit. Geraldo will extend his on-base streak. Now 16 games. 2 straight hits for the White Sox to start this inning off. That could spell trouble as in comes Joey Best, the 23-year-old from Curacao, the former Cardinals farmhand, enters play hitting .327. 13 homers and 35 runs batted in. Both of those stats lead this White Sox organization. Best with a 4-game hit streak coming in as he sets in the pitch from Syndergaard. Big swing and a miss as he goes after the 95-mile-an-hour pitch. No balls, 1 strike. Hey, Chad. Nope, no worries. Chad, look at what I'm drinking tonight. Hello. And I might have told you that I was shooting my shot. I did go on Twitter and sent a message to Sam Adams and gave him an awful lot of data to suggest on why it might make sense to see if we can do a partnership here or a sponsorship. What's the worst that they'll do? Say no? The best that they'll do is start sending me some of these. Right? You know, that would just make my day. Craigasm! Ah, that's what we need. We need Fluffy Kitty Ninja-gasm. We need the Fluffy Kitty Ninja going. The 0-1. Grounded to short, over to second for 1, over to first in time. It's a 6-4-3 double play.
Yeah, baby!
Ronnie Mauricio sets it up pretty nicely over to Mohler, who easily gets it over to Kevin Prue. That's going to be a quick 2 outs as Cabrera Weaver scoots over to third on the play. 2 outs now, and Nate Lewis will come in. The 25-year-old rookie from Alaska. Yes, thank you for promoting the YouTube channel as we continue to try to expand our YouTube baseball imprint. We got 62 subscribers, trying to get to 70 tonight. Can 7 more souls? How about 6? Because I'll jump in on the boss battle too. Why not? All right, Nate Lewis is in, 225 average, 12 home runs and 25 runs batted in. As he steps into the box, first pitch coming, catches the outer half, nasty pitch from Thor, strike 1. Lewis is struggling with the bat, hitting under 200 in this month of May, but he does enter play still in this month with 5 home runs, so the power stroke is doing just fine. Yes, episode 2 of the podcast, which is exclusive to YouTube. You will not find it here on Twitch. The eMLB Insider Podcast is now available on the YouTube channel. Check it out and please hit that subscribe button. Our first goal is trying to get to 100 subscribers so that we can get rid of the alphabet soup. The 0-1 to Lewis. That one's going to miss inside with the curveball. 1 ball, 1 strike. It's my dessert. It's my dessert, is how I'll look at it. Well, it was still Hong Kong Phooey. Not enough to get Fluffy awoken, apparently. The 1-1 pitch in the dirt. Good block by Rowan to make sure that Weaver didn't think of rushing home. It's a 2 ball, 1 strike count. The 2-1 delivery, grounded over to first, well positioned over there by Kevin Prue. He'll underhand it to Syndergaard, and the side will be retired. White Sox will leave a runner at third, but no further damage done thanks to the double play. 1 inning in the books. Let's go to the second on Monday Night Baseball. How was the last hockey game over the weekend? The one yesterday, they won 5-4. My son entered in the second half of the game in a 1-1 game. And then it was a back and forth shootout all of a sudden. Once they took the lead with about 4 minutes left, he buckled down. He defended the post really well. 1 goal almost got it in and tied as it hit the post. Then he was able to secure it. And then on one other, there was a big scrum in front. And I could tell as soon as the whistle happened, Dom got right up on his feet in kind of a real fast, what you talking about, Willis kind of way, like he was ready to get ornery. He didn't have to do anything because his defense was pushing the others around to get him out of the way, so he hung on for a 5-4 victory. So that's good. Last thing on the agenda is this weekend. There's the last tournament of the year. It's called the Lobster Trap. There's 4 tournament games they've got to play, then one more game, assuming they make the playoffs. Thank God it's in town, because all other tournaments we've been in have either been 2 or 4 hours away, and we've had to be in hotels. I can't sleep in a hotel, so this is so much better. So again, it's been a good season for him. He's enjoyed himself. He had a lot of fun last Wednesday as we took him to get shots on him by the Maine Mariners of the ECHL. They basically took about a dozen kids, had them each rotate into the net as the Mariners were doing shootout games. It was funny to watch. Some of them were serious. Some were goofing off. Others were throwing gloves, to try to throw the guy off. It was pretty funny. They had a lot of fun. Dom was able to stop a few shots against the Mariners, but he had a lot of fun. He got to stay on the ice for an extra half hour, and a couple of the Mariners were hanging out with him a lot and playing various games with him. So he enjoyed his time. All right, top of the second we go, as I suddenly threw things off there. We'll start with Yordan Alvarez coming into the box. Alvarez, Chapman, and Cousins will be due up to take on John Duran here in the second inning. For Alvarez, .269 average on the year, 4 home runs and 14 runs batted in. Alvarez has been struggling with the offense. He has been homerless in his last 21 games. He has not hit a home run since April 25th. The 1-1 delivery. Gets under it, lifts it into right field, coming towards the line is Keone Kayla. He will make the catch for the out. 1 out now, and in comes Maddie Chapman. Chapman, the former Athletic, 32-year-old from Victorville, California, enters play hitting .196 with 4 home runs and 13 RBI. But Chapman has been hitting the ball much better, has a 6-game hit streak currently, and has hit 9 of his last 10. The 0-2. Big swing and a miss as he gets the 94-mile-an-hour fastball on the inner half. Can't come up with it. That's the second strikeout on the night for John Duran. That'll make 2 outs here in the top of the second now for Dylan Cousins. Cousins, the big 6'6" left-handed hitter from Scottsdale, Arizona. .206 on the year with 9 home runs and 17 runs batted in. Cousins does have a 4-game hit streak coming into this game. 3-2 delivery from Duran. Goes up in the zone, gets him to swing at it. Not gonna like the swing on that one.
You idiot.
Indeed. 3 strikeouts now for John Duran. Side retired. Bottom of the second we go. No score between the Astros and the White Sox. Back we go. Bottom of the second. John Duran doing well for his first 2 innings of work. Noah Syndergaard's turn here. Start with Adley Rutschman, followed by Tim Anderson and Keone Kayla. Rutschman, the franchise catcher, 27-year-old from Sherwood, Oregon. He'll enter play hitting .306 on the year with 7 homers and 25 runs batted in. He's got a 4-game hit streak coming into this one. Don't forget, interact, since we're trying to do a partner push and they say, your people don't talk enough. That, and don't forget to clip anything that you like on here, as we'll carry that over to our YouTube channel as well. Rutschman ready to go. 0-2 pitch from Thor. Into center field. That's going to find some real estate. That gets down for 1, getting for second. The play over there, not in time. Safe. Adley Adley Rutschman will get in with his 10th double on the year. It's a leadoff double. White Sox are hitting the ball pretty well. 3 hits on the day for them already. No one out here in the bottom of the second. Tim Anderson will be your batter. Anderson entering play, hitting .250 on the season, 4 home runs and 13 runs batted in. He's been hitting pretty hot here in his last 6 games. He's 8 for 24 with a home run and 3 RBI. Twitch just wants attention. Well, Twitch also wants more than attention. They apparently want my money, and they've been doing just fine with that too. I should say your money, because you're the ones who are kind enough to offer it. Of course, they keep their cut, which we won't even get into that argument. Screw the real Reds, by the way. I hope JR is not in the chat, because I know that that's a tough day for him. First pitch. Lined into left. That's going to get down for a hit. That's going to head to the wall. Taking the corner, heading for home is Rutschman. Anderson slides in for second. Safe! RBI double for Tim Anderson. He'll keep the hit streak going with that one. Anderson, 7-game hit streak now for him. Gets his 14th RBI. No, he's not in the chat right now. Yeah, he's very unhappy, I'm sure. He you could see it in the Discord earlier. So Anderson gets the double. That was his 7th double on the year. It's a 1-0 ball game. Oh, Andrew, you know what he's talking about? Because I heard it today. But I think it was Cody who said it. That when Andrew just made that recent trade, he got rid of his rated prospect, meaning top 200 or even top 100. Sharpie is now probably considered one of the top prospects in the eMLB Reds organization. Well, I technically do have a PayPal link, Chad. It's just down below. If you scroll below, there's a donate section there. Yes, I get a bigger cut on that, but it doesn't help towards emotes, doesn't help towards animated emotes, doesn't help from Twitch's point of view of growing the channel. But of course, I get a bigger cut on it. So, I mean, and I don't care how people choose to. It's appreciated because it wasn't expected in the first place. See, someone is listening and paying attention. Yes. Connor Capel coming into the box. Why'd I keep choosing the wrong side? No, I did not. I chose the right side. The 28-year-old from Katy, Texas, entering play. 168 average. 3 home runs and 11 runs batted in. Bigger cut equals more beer. You are not wrong there. First pitch to Capel, goes after it, grounded over to short. Mauricio has it, checks the runner back to second, throws to first in time for the out. No, it's appreciated. Chatter is good. Baseball content especially, even better. A lot of first pitch swinging here going on. Blake Rutherford will be your batter. Rutherford, the left fielder today, entering play, hitting .250 on the year, with 3 home runs and 16 runs batted in. He's a 28-year-old from Simi Valley, California. 5th season in the majors. First pitch goes after that one. Swings and foul. Very aggressive lineup here against Syndergaard. They're not trying to let him get into a strikeout mode. Rutherford, drafted first round, 18th overall back in 2016 from Chaminade College Prep School in West Hills, California. No, Sharpie was not talking. Sharpie was talking about the eMLB Reds in regards to his player in the system. The 0-1. That one's going to go wide. 1 ball, 1 strike. Grayson Rowan didn't like the call there. Looks like a fair enough call. The 1-1 delivery. Fastball is away. 2 balls, 1 strike. Well, technically, I'm more invested in eMLB than Major League Baseball, too, so I understand that. 2 balls, 1 strike to Rutherford. The pitch. Grounded over towards first. Kevin Prue. Check that. Kevin Prue is there. He steps on the bag himself to get the second out, retiring Rutherford. Anderson will get over to third on the play. 2 outs now. Number 9 hitter, community created player, Jacob Lagunas, the pretty boy from Hammond, Indiana. 6'6", third baseman, enters play. Just a 180 average for the rookie. 3 home runs and 10 runs batted in, but in his last 3 games he's played, does not have a 3-game hit streak, but he does have a 6-for-13 streak in that span with a homer and 3 RBI. First pitch, that one's gonna find the knee, strike 1. Oh, 1 delivery. That one's inside. That one's too far inside as that one's going to get away. Coming in to score is Tim Anderson. He's going to score. Is that a wild pitch? That's what I think. It's a wild pitch charged to Thor. Run will score. It's 2-0 now. And with nobody on, we'll go right to the results. It's now 3-2 count to Lagunas. He'll miss low with the curveball. Ball 4. He will lose them. First walk on the day issued by Syndergaard. As Lagunas gets over to first, back to the top of the order, we will go now for Cabrera Weaver. Weaver with a base hit to start this game off, or start the White Sox off, that is. First pitch. That one's over the outer half for strike 1. Hey, JR. They've just been talking about you. How are you doing, sir? Somebody was sad to be a Reds fan in here today, and we figure you are struggling with how things are going over there right now. The 0-1. Missing inside with the fastball. 1 ball, 1 strike. Yeah, it's Jay Clark who's sad. It's been a day, yes. The 1-1 delivery coming up and in too far for 2 balls, 1 strike. Two 1 delivery comes, swings and fouls that one off as he bounces it back. It's a 2 ball, 2 strike count to Weaver now. 2 outs here, bottom of the second. 2 runs in for the White Sox here. In the second, 2s are wild. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 2 runs, second inning. Gino's probably your favorite, Red. The 2-2. Swing and a miss. He got him with the fastball. Crickets on that pitch. Noah Syndergaard gets his first strikeout, but not before the White Sox. Will strike for 2. 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left aboard. We'll go to the third, 2-0 White Sox. And a friendly reminder, now's your last chance to bet in tonight's game before the third out of the third inning. If you put a bet in now before this inning's done, you can win 25 balls of yarn for nailing the right team. Don't forget to include a number on how many runs you think the winning team will score to win this game. And that will get you an extra 50 balls of yarn. So last chance for your bets. Top of the third we go. John Duran looking good thus far. We'll face the bottom third of the order. Let's start it off. Seth Beer is in the house. Beer, the 28-year-old from Suwanee, Georgia. .218 average this year with 6 home runs, 22 runs batted in. He does enter play with a 5-game hit streak. Hey, JR. got your bet. You know what? Sadier, please tell me that you're here, because I never even double-checked that you were. I think you are, and I'm pretty sure you're taking the bets. You are the man. Thank you. I've started, and that's a shame of me. I've started to just assume, and that's a shame on me big time. Hey, boo. 3, 2, pitch. Coming. Climbs the ladder, blows it by him. Strike 3.
Emotional damage.
4th strikeout on the game now for John Duran. 1 out here, top of the 3rd. Synth, we thank you for hitting the follow button as you help to expand the litter box here on the Fluffy Kitty Ninja Show, the home of eMLB Baseball. Now with a YouTube channel too. I'm going to keep plugging that until we get to 100 at the least. 1 out now, Byron Buxton will be your batter. The 31-year-old from Baxley, Georgia, enters play, hitting .241 this year with 3 home runs, 9 runs batted in, 1 RBI away from 400 in his career. The 1-0 delivery. Goes the other way against the shift. This one's going to get down, and this is going to be big trouble. Buxton's going to run for days. Or not. He'll stop at second. Don't trust the animation, Kamish. Dear Lord. Anyway. So it's a double for Byron Buxton. First hit on the day for the Astros. It's the 4th double on the season for Buxton. Thought he was going to keep running. No saber fights, no dances yet this evening. And never expecting them, but now that we've got some goofiness for multiple gift subs at the very least. Now that I figured out how to do it. Got to give full credit to Danny D. Smith Jr. for helping us figure out how to use Streamlabs a little better than we were using it before. So appreciate you doing that. And sometimes I'm slow with things. Mike Mohler, the 24-year-old rookie, second baseman, comes in, enters play hitting .210 on the season with 3 home runs and 8 runs batted in. He is the number 6 prospect in eMLB. Well, I'm trying to be creative. I also try to stick with a specific type of theme, so the Saturday morning cartoon theme seems to fit just fine with this goofy old buzzard. Now I gotta find stuff with Beaky Buzzard on it. Alright, we got a runner on at second. The pitch. Swing and a miss up in the zone. No balls, 1 strike, 96. And Mohler went after that one. Chicken Hawk. I know Serial Killer in the chat would make requests for Uncle Pecos to be played. I just don't know if that's copyrighted. What was that noise? What, my impersonation of Beaky Buzzard? Duh. I have a lot of practice doing that. So. The 0-1 delivery. Chases after that one. That one's going behind the second base bag. Chasing after Miguel Geraldo makes the catch for the out. He'll pull that one in as he had the motor for it. Buxton scoots back to second in time. 2 outs now here. Top of the 3rd. Back to the top of the order we will go. Ronnie Mauricio will be your batter. Mauricio 0 for 1 tonight. Hey, Tranquil. Again, we're going to keep pimping that brand new YouTube channel where you can find the eMLB universe. All games, all broadcasts are here. Hey, we got 63. We're trying to get to 70 minimally tonight. First pitch to Mauricio. Goes after it. Comes up empty. Strike 1. We welcome you to our Monday night edition of the eMLB Universe. 0-1 pitch from Duran. That one will find its way below the knees. 1 ball, 1 strike. Mel Blanc was awesome, yes. The 1-1. That one is going to miss low. 2 balls, 1 strike.
There's something screwy around here.
Duran checks Buxton over at second. The 2-1 delivery. That one is away in the dirt. Good work by Adley Rutschman to stop that one from going any further. 3 balls, 1 strike. We get to 70. You'll drop a 50 bomb and give each GM 2 boosts of your own boosts? Huh? Oh my goodness. Danny just threw the gauntlet down. Danny just threw the gauntlet down that if the YouTube channel, which I'm sorry, now I'm going to have to promote it again. Yeah, that's probably safer because we were only 7 away from 70. But if we can have more people hit the subscribe button, has to be during the stream. Yes. Fair enough. The 3-1. Swing and a miss right through that one. That was in the zone. It's a full count coming to Ronnie Mauricio. The winner gets 5 limited edition Sam Adams open bottle caps. Well, crap. I just got rid of the one that was in here. Oh, there's some beer. I'm like a kid in a candy store once I noticed there's some beer at the bottom. The 3-2 delivery. Into left. That'll drop in for a base hit. Here comes the play at the plate. The slide. Safe. Rutschman puts the tag down, but Mauricio will get the RBI single. That is his 25th on the season. Buxton flying around the corner. Signed by the Kokamish. Yes, it'll be kind of in crayon and stuff, but 2-1 ball game now. As Mauricio in with his 25th RBI, Grayson Rowan will come into the box to try to do some further damage now. He's 0 for 1 today. First pitch. Nope, we'll check on Mauricio over at first. He is back in there without issue. 1 stolen base on the year. Had a career high 18 last season. They'll do another check as they are respecting Mauricio's running game here. Uh-oh. We're up to 64 now. They'll throw over to first. Once again, 3 throws over to first so far. We have clearance. Roger. What's our vector, Victor? What? First pitch, finally, hey, it's a pitch out. We finally got some action towards the plate. 1 ball, no strikes. One-0 delivery. Swings right through that one as he swung just over it. Roland was trying to launch that one into the bleachers. 2 balls, 1 strike. Wind is coming in from left field today. Outfield is playing Rowan to push here at this instance. The 1-1. Yeah, you caught the zone out there. Strike 2. Good pitch according to eMLB Sportsnet K-Zone. You know what? I actually don't have one for that high yet, because I never expected in the first place. But dear Lord, I gotta really think if I'm gonna do one for that, what would I do it as? Yes, we'll that's a fair enough call.
Go!
Hey Scott, maybe that's a good time. If someone ever decides to drop 50 gifted subs, maybe that's the time we unleash Uncle Pecos. What do you think? You know what? Only if it happens tonight, I'll play Uncle Pecos. And then Serial Killer will be falling down, laughing his ass off because I used to do that to him forever. So, 1 ball, 2 strike count to Rowan. The pitch tries to go outside, can't get in a chase. It's a 2-2 count. You'd watch the Saber vid 50 times, yes. That one was cute in itself too. And it fits the channel because, again, you know, Fluffy Kitty Ninjas, who says they can't have lightsabers? The 2-2 pitch. They were fighting samurai dogs, too. Rowan taps that one back behind the plate. He'll stay alive with the 2-2 count. The 2-2 delivery. Up and in with the curveball. Missing. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Runner will be off on the full count pitch. 3-2 delivery. Runner goes, and the pitch is going to miss. Low ball 4. He will lose him. Good at-bat from Grayson Rowan. He'll earn the free pass. First walk on the day issued. Now, what Danny's saying he'll do, so Tranquil, we have a brand new YouTube channel where all of our broadcasts are edited and cleaned up and put over on YouTube so that they're there forever. But we also add the clips that are done by our community that we like, and we also have exclusive podcast content. So that link you see, that's what he's talking about. Join this, subscribe to our YouTube channel for the eMLB Baseball universe. Stay in tune with what's going on in eMLB. And what Danny was challenging is if he get to 70 subscribers on tonight while streaming, which we're at 64 right now, then he's planning to drop 50 gifted subs, which, thank you, you're crazy, but you're awesome. First pitch to Kevin Prue comes in the dirt. Good work by Rutschman as he watches Mauricio at second. Throws the ball back to Duran with a 1 ball, no strike count. Prue is 0 for 1 today.
We would be honored if you would join us.
You are relentless, and very relentless for hitting the follow button. Thank you. Welcome to the Fluffy Kitty Ninja Show. 1-0. Swing fouls that one off. Think he got fooled by the off-speed pitch. 1 ball, 1 strike. 1-1 delivery. Swings at the off-speed breaking ball. Misses it. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Ronnie Mauricio is at second. Grayson Rowan at first. 2 outs here. Top of the third. Pitch number 50 coming from John Duran. The 1-2. Goes away with it. Can't get him to chase on the curveball there. It's a 2 ball, 2 strike count. The 2-2. Misses low, ball 3. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. The 3-2. Swings and fouls that one off as he yanks it into the seats. Full count pitch. Everybody's going to be off. He is. Hey, we're just happy to have him here, but I appreciate the challenge that he has given out there to our community as we try to continue to grow and build the brand. This is exactly what I'm doing here, is exactly what I had in mind a good couple decades ago when I only had content like live365.com and very expensive bills to pay for doing a radio version of what you're now watching on Twitch today. Full count pitch. Runners are off. Big swing and a miss. He got him.
Fatality.
Huge strikeout as he will send down Kevin Prue. Side is retired. Couple runners left the board Astros do get a run back, but they go to the bottom of the third, trailing 2-1. All right, bottom of the third we go. Noah Syndergaard. Hello. Tranquil, we thank you very much for hitting the sub button. Welcome to the Fluffy Kitty Ninjas. We appreciate that. First thing I'd like to do when you do a sub, if you did not know, that is an invitation for you to create your virtual player here in the eMLB universe. Hello, and now he's going Jedi Cat. And he's gone Jedi Cat, so we absolutely want you to join our Discord so we can get you a player created for this coming draft. In game, it will be July 17th, so that's about a couple months, which means about 4 real-life weeks away for us. And then we would like to make your player. Those 5 gifted subs, thank you for doing that. We appreciate it. And that's going to get you some additional boost for your player. How do you gift a sub from Amazon? I'm not sure I answer or understand the question, Brett. See if anyone, Harris Bueller, our Toronto GM, got one of those gifted subs as well too. But thank you very much for doing that. Very kind of you. Bottom of the third, we go. Miguel Geraldo, Joey Best, and Nate Lewis will be your batters here against Noah Syndergaard. Or yeah, if that's what he's saying, you can do a gifted Prime sub. Brent, if you're not sure, if you have Amazon Prime and you don't know how to use your Prime, your Twitch Prime, there's the link to connect your Amazon to your Twitch. Then once it's connected, you can sub to one channel every 30 days. You have to manually sub to the channel so it doesn't recur like all other subs do. All right, Miguel Geraldo ready to go. He's 1 for 1. 0-1 pitch is coming. Line shot right through the shift for a base hit. Geraldo continues to be nice and hot. Again, 16-game on-base streak for Miguel Geraldo. Yes, when you have your Amazon Prime account and you connect your Twitch account to it, the Twitch Prime is a 1 free every 30 days, so it doesn't cost you a dime, but who you sub gets paid. They get the full perks as if it's a normal sub. So if you are a Prime member, because I see you have your little crown, so you have a crown on right now which says that you're a Twitch Prime person. You do have a sub to the channel, so you might just have to see how long your sub is, because I don't know if you can, I don't think you can Twitch Prime ahead or pay it forward like you can with a regular sub. Just a guess. Joey Best will be your batter. He grounded into a 6-4-3 double play back in the first inning. Shift is on for him again. First pitch from Thor. Outer half, 96, called strike. That is a nasty pitch up in the zone. Again, this one, just posting a Discord link. That's more for Tranquil Hill Farms, who just gave us his own a tier 1 sub for himself and gifted 5 as well. Thank you very much. Definitely want you to join us in the Discord. In there, someone will guide you to where you can find how to create a player. And then you can send that info to me, and we'll get you all squared away. Oh, okay. Well, if you're gifting a sub, that's different. Gifting a sub is not a Prime. So gifting a sub does cost you money, but your Twitch Prime you can use on your own, if that makes sense. 0-1 delivery at the knees with the curveball. He buckled a little bit. Nasty pitch from Thor, called strike 2. Again, Joey Best, formerly with the Cardinals. Traded last season at the trading deadline along with Alex Lang and Brendan Hennon in exchange for Matt Wallner. I'm not sure you can gift one to me or someone else here. I think that's going to charge you. But when you don't have a sub here on the channel and you do have your Twitch Prime, which you are connected, your little crown logo next to your name is saying you have your Amazon Prime account connected. That will allow you to sub to any channel once, one channel every 30 days at no cost. Oh, GT, you're getting killed on the heist tonight, huh? The 0-2 delivery. Big swing and a miss. Looks like he missed the curveball.
I cannot hit curveball. Straight ball, I hit it very much. Curveball, that's our friend.
Mjolnir has been tossed. Curveball has been missed. Second strikeout on the day for Noah Syndergaard. One out now here in the first. Nate Lewis will come into the box. He is 0 for 1 today. There's Harris. Trouble with the curve, indeed. They'll check the runner over at first. Geraldo is back in safely. No stolen bases for him this season. We had 2 last year. First pitch, that one's at the knee. Strike 1. Look at where that one is. That's a little bit of a fair call for Thor. What? That's what Lewis thought about it. No balls, 1 strike. The 0-1 delivery, lifted into right field. Coming in, settling under it, making the play, Dylan Cousins for the second out. 2 outs now for the clutch man, Adley Rutschman. 1 for 1 tonight. He did score. First pitch, jammed hard, 99-mile-an-hour pitch. Look out, that might have been a defensive swing. No balls, 1 strike. The 0-1 misses inside with the fastball. 1 ball, 1 strike. Rutschman in his 7th season here in the majors. Excuse me, 6. My apologies. 1-1 delivery. That one is low. Throw over from Rowan in first. Not in time to get Geraldo. They tried to get him napping. 2 balls, 1 strike count. Almost getting Geraldo at first, but he got back in just by a whisker. Get it? Fluffy Kitty Ninja Joke. The 2-1. Fooled by the curveball. He'll foul it straight back into the seats and out of play. It's 2 ball, 2 strike count. Uh-oh, 65, Danny. We're getting there. I was just shooting for a 70 goal tonight. That would have added 10 people to the channel. 2-2 pitch. Just gets a piece. He'll slap it down the third baseline, but foul. Mostly just staying alive on the nasty curveball from Syndergaard. The 2-2 into right, down towards the line. Cousins has it. He will make the play, and that will retire the side. 3 innings are done here. No more bets. Your bets are locked and loaded. Sadier will do the tabulations. We'll do 1 more inning before we take our break. Let's go to the 4th. It's 2-1 Chicago. Top of the 4th, we will go. John Duran ready for his 4th inning of work. He'll start with the middle of the order. Yordan Alvarez, Matt Chapman, and Dylan Cousins are due up. Alvarez himself will start us off. He's 0 for 1. The 0-2. Swing and a miss. He got him with the curveball. Fooled him completely. First strikeout of the inning. 6 strikeouts on the day for John Duran. 66. We're getting there. Well, thank you. Keep hitting that subscribe button. Help us get closer to 200 so that mess That mess that you see wherever it is for you, because for me it would be on my right, but that mess that you see, we're trying to get rid of that alphabet soup and put a custom URL on it. We need to get 100 subscribers in order to make that happen. Matt Chapman will be the batter. He enters play 0 for 1. 0-2 delivery. Swing and a miss. Curveball fools him. 7 strikeouts here for John Duran. Guess what that means? Godzilla mode in effect for John Duran with his 7th strikeout here through 3 2/3. 2 outs now, top of the 4th. Dylan Cousins, the big 6'6" lefty, coming in 0 for 1 tonight. It's the 4th inning now, Bat. Good evening to you, but you just missed the betting window. The 3-2 pitch. Inside, checks the swing, appeal down to third. No, he will get down to first with ball 4. In that one song that has like 40 seconds of quiet. Go figure. Cousins over at first. Seth Beer will be the batter. Hey, split ends. Stinkins, I think I've caught all of you new guys coming on in. We welcome all of you here and thank you for your attendance here on Monday night. 2-1, top of the 4th. 2 outs for the Astros. Seth Beer comes into the box. Beer tonight 0 for 1. There's a extreme. I was looking for you earlier today. Wanted to thank you for a sub to DishNet. And I was also trying to get your attention to create your player. Because I think you said you were ready to do so. I think. First pitch from Duran misses inside. Ball 1. One-0 delivery. Swings, fouls that off, finds the seats. 1 ball, 1 strike. Again, I should throw out there, because of the fair amount of gifted subs of late, if you have a sub to this channel and you don't have a created player yet, you are welcome to join us in the Discord and have a created player for you that you can follow in this eMLB universe. This is perpetual. This is ongoing. I have no end date on it. I'm enjoying this way too much. So I hope you will join us in the Discord. Again, so like St. Louis Jason just joining the boss battle. I was like, you got a gifted sub recently. So I know I don't have your player made yet. So join us in the Discord, especially if you have a sub. Let's get your player made as we get closer and closer to the next draft. 1-1 from Duran. Up and in, got a little tight on Beer, but he gets out of the way. It's a 2 ball, 1 strike count. Sorry, pressing a couple of buttons as I see a couple stinkins. Tranquil, thank you for joining us. If somebody in the Discord could guide them down to the eMLB how-to section and show them where to find the data that I need to help them create a player, that'd be great. 2-1 delivery from Duran, climbs the ladder. No chasing from Beer on that one. Beer does not hop after that one. You get it? 3 balls, 1 strike. When you send the created player, you need 1,000 balls of yarn to get a boost for your player. That's correct. So the created player, I make the template. You read the info since I know you created your player recently. He's next on my list. For every 1,000 balls of yarn you get after that, you can boost your player, or you can wait and get 5,000 balls of yarn. You'll get a +6, which is basically 1 free boost for the price of 5. The 3-1 delivery. Swing and a miss as he swung for the fences on that one, but he missed it. Full count. 2 outs. Cousins will be off on the pitch. Also, for those of you that are in the Discord, and if you are of the creative variety, there are ways to also write about your player up to 3 times a season, you are eligible to get a boost if you choose to write about your player. Everything in eMLB is totally of your choice. It's how much energy you want to put into it. You have to stop losing all your yarn in the highs. That's kind of important. Yeah, feel free to DM me that created player info. It's the easiest way for me to track it. And then I'll add your player to the spreadsheet. You'll get occasionally tagged. Apologies for any of you that get bothered by pings. My pings are only intended to inform you on eMLB stuff. Full count pitch. Cousins is off. Grounded over to third. Lagunas playing as a shortstop has it. He'll throw over to first, and that will retire the side. 3.5 in the books. 1 walk in the inning, but that runner's left stranded. It's 2-1 White Sox. Hi, Aaron. All right, bottom of the 4th, last half inning before I take a short break to say goodnight to the kiddos. Noah Syndergaard ready to take on Tim Anderson, followed by Connor Capel and Blake Rutherford. Anderson coming in 1 for 1. He had an RBI double in his first at bat and then scored. First pitch from Thor. Grounded over to first. Nate Lewis has it. Kevin Prue, excuse me. I did that twice now. Noah Syndergaard covers the bag, makes the catch for the out. Where are we on the count? 66 subscribers on YouTube now. Here's the link if you're not aware. Danny D. Smith has made the challenge. If we can get to 70 subscribers, he's planning to do a nice little gift out there. So yeah, I'm going to push it a little bit, but I'm happy regardless if we get there or not. It's progress. Connor Capel will be your batter with 1 out now. Capel enters tonight 0 for 1. 2-1 pitch. Lifted into left field. Chasing after that one, getting under it is Yordan Alvarez. He'll make the catch for the second out. Jonathan, good evening. Or I should say, good morning. It's kind of late for you, right? It's late for us. 2 outs now. Bottom of the 4th. Blake Rutherford will be your batter. Rutherford 0 for 1. The 3-2 pitch from Thor. Grounded to third. Gonna have to hurry. Chapman throws the first in time, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Turning into a pretty good one here in Chicago. Let me take a quick break, say goodnight to the kids, take the dog out, take myself out, if you know what I mean. When we come back, we'll check the out-of-town scoreboard, see how your favorite eMLB team is doing, and we'll return. It's the After Dark edition of the Fluffy Kitty Ninja Show, Monday Night Baseball. We'll be right back. Coming back live, it is the Monday Night Baseball edition of the Fluffy Kitty Ninja Show. Commish LB here with you before we get back to action at Guaranteed Rate Field. Let's look at the out-of-town scoreboard around the universe and see what is going on. Bottom of the 9th at Progressive Field, Cleveland is trailing against the Reds 4-2. They got 2 on, though, with nobody out as they try to make a best efforts to get back in that one. Bottom of the 8th, it's Pittsburgh. Oh, geez, Lord. No sound? I see my volumes moving just fine. Can you hear me? Maybe Chad just has me muted. I'm not even using voice that time. That's all I'm doing. So, F in the chat. So, I think it's Chad. Or he's just messing with me. Is this thing on? Testes. 1, 2, 3. All right. I don't know. It was working fine. All right. Bottom of the 8th, Pittsburgh leading the Braves 4-0. 2 outs in that one. Edgar Barrios has gone deep for his 14th on the year. It's the bottom of the 8th now. Camden Yards, Baltimore is leading 4-1 in that one. The return of Nick Spence as well as Eric Kelly, but Spence is doing a little bit more damage there. Nick Spence with his 4th home run, just coming off of the injured list himself. Michael Busch has hit a home run as well. Alex Verdugo Verdugo somewhere. Yuka is very happy that Verdugo has gone deep. It's 4-1, bottom of the 8th for the Orioles. It is top of the 8th at Philly, Citizens Bank Park, as Miami leads 4-2. Ruben Carrasco, Jordan Wogu have back-to-back hit home runs in as many days. They've had 2 home runs each in as many days now as they are helping the Marlins lead the Phillies here in the top of the 8th. Bottom of the 7th at the Rogers Center, the Rays are leading the Jays in this one 4-3. That is with 1 out, 2 on for the Jays as they are threatening in the bottom of the 7th. I don't know. That's weird. Who knows? Who knows? All right. It is bottom of the 8th now. The Mets are leading the Nationals 1-0 in that one. The illusionist Joe Diggs pitching good, but trailing in that one. 7 innings, 1 earned run, striking out 9 for the illusionist today. Over at Comerica Park, it's the Twins leading the Tigers 6-3. You got Kevin Pillar with his 2nd home run on the season. Dan Lipsky has just hit a 2-run homer to give a 3-run lead for the Twins in that one. It's bottom of the 4th, and the Cubs are pounding the Brewers 12-0. You got Daniel Cabrera, Danny White, Jesus Metler, all with home runs in that one. 12-11. It's the bottom of the 4th. Cubs are on a massive roll there. Alberto Sojo looking pretty comfortable in that one. At Kauffman Stadium, the Royals are on a 5-game win streak. They're trying to expand to 6. Well, they're looking good so far. Kansas City on top 3-1 in that one. Bottom of the 4th. Plenty of time still to go in that game. It's heading to the 5th at Busch Stadium. The Rockies are ahead of the Cardinals 5-2. Joe Adele and Gunnar Henderson, though, have solo shots for the Cards in that one thus far.
Great horny toads!
Holy crap. There's the 50 gifted subs. Does that mean we got there? We did. 71 subscribers. Everyone who did it, thank you. Danny D. Smith Jr., you are absolutely insane. We thank you. We thank you. We cannot thank you enough. 50 gifted subs is just insane, and that's what, the 3rd or 4th time you have done that. I made a promise. And I will let me finish this first, and then I will fulfill my promise, and we'll see if you guys want me to make this the new 50 gifted subs. I never expect it to be used, but I'll gladly do it since Danny's shown me how to be creative with Twitch a lot more now. I have all of a sudden I'm thinking, I could do something for Prime and all of this. I don't think Jandy Ronson can go any higher. Well, you never know. But dear Lord, Danny is absolutely the beast. As I let the chat clean up a little bit on that, and then we'll go there. So as we were saying, in the 5th, Colorado leading St. Louis 5-2. Couple solo shots for the Cardinals, but on the losing side. In the 4th, or heading to the 4th at Chase Field, it's the Yankees and the Diamondbacks tied at 1. Look, my cup is all overfloweth. Oh my goodness, everything's falling out. My beer mug is going wacko just below me here. Gleyber Torres has a solo shot in that game for the Yanks. It's his 6th on the year. That one's heading into the 4th inning. Diamondbacks be heating up. Just wait. Indeed. All right. Other games that have yet to start are in the West. Oakland will host the Rangers in that one. The Dodgers will do the Battle of Los Angeles against the Angels at Chavez Ravine. And then finally, the Giants will take on the Padres. And that is at Petco Park. Give me 1 sec. Again, thank you, Danny. Danny, thank you very much again. Appreciate all of you who hit the button to help us get to 70 subscribers on the YouTube channel. We're still looking for that to continue to go up. We'd like to get rid of the alphabet soup that we've got there that you can see. But, no, Uncle Pecos, you go away. We don't want to get in trouble for stuff like that because, heck, if they've taken Pokemon down for stuff like that, I don't want to lose, trouble, but There's our little goofy moment again to say thank you to all of you for your kindness. Let's get back to the action here. It's top of the 5th here in Guaranteed Rate Field. It's the Angels taking on the White Sox. Just exclamation mega. All you have to do is the exclamation mega. You don't have to do the redeem, and that will work just fine. There we go. There is the Mega Boost used it as well. It is a +6 in addition. Danny, I'm going to have to circle back with you and make sure we've got the head count properly as we create your other player as well, too. Back here, top of the 5th, John Duran, Journey of the Starters, brought to you by Commission's Beer of Choice tonight. It is the Sam Adams Cherry Wheat. Sam Adams, are you watching? I honestly do love your beer. I'd love a sponsorship. Anyway, John Duran, 4 innings of work. He's given up 2 hits, 1 earned run. He's walked 2, struck out 7 to this point. He's in Godzilla mode. 78 pitches for him through this point. We'll start off this top of the 5th. 60 boosts go to GM from your total. Oh, that's right. Didn't you say that you were spreading those 2 per? Wow, I'm going to have to do some math with you on that. Anyway. We'll get to that later. Byron Buxton will start us off here in the top of the 5th. He's 1 for 1 tonight. 2-1 pitch. He had a double in his first at bat. Well struck into center field. Going back, still going back to the warning track. Cabrera Weaver gets there. A couple steps in, but makes the catch. Clear from the wall for the first out. 1 out now. Mike Mohler will be your batter. Mohler, 0 for 1. One, 2 delivery to Mohler. Swing and a miss. Where'd he go? He went with the changeup out and away for called strike 3. 8th strikeout on the day now for John Duran. 2 outs here, top of the 5th. Back to the top of the order. Ronnie Mauricio has the 1 RBI on the day. It's an RBI single for Mauricio, 1 for 2. It was a double, sorry, if I remember right. The 0-2 pitch. Got him looking with the fastball to retire the side. Godzilla mode continues. 9 strikeouts on the day for John Duran. We're halfway through the ball game now. Bottom of the 5th, we go. It's 2-1 still for the White Sox. Let's do Journey of the Starters one more time. Again, brought to you by Commission's Beer of Choice tonight, the Sam Adams Cherry Wheat Ale. Noah Syndergaard, 4 innings of work for him. He's given up 5 hits, 2 earned runs. He's walked 1, struck out 2 to this point. Just 60 pitches thrown for Syndergaard. We'll start with the number 9 hitter, community creative player Jacob Lagunas will start us off. Then Cabrera Weaver, Miguel Geraldo due up after. Lagunas getting aboard by the walk in the first in his first at bat in the 3rd. The 1-2 delivery. Swing and a miss. He went after an off-speed pitch and got fooled. That's going to be the first out here for Noah Syndergaard in the bottom of the 5th. 3rd strikeout on the day for Syndergaard. Sponsor this guy. Well, I appreciate it. Let's see if they'll... I don't know. Again, I'm hoping that they will support a New England guy. Because I pimp it enough that I've gotten people like Chad, I know, drinks Sam Adams, or he now really likes the Sam Adams Cherry Wheat. Coming soon will be Summer Ale. But then I'm also, unless I get a sponsorship, are you listening, Sam Adams? Unless I get a sponsorship, then I'm going to be breaking out the Shipyard Melon Wheat Ale. Oh, that stuff is so good, too. The 1-0 pitch to Weaver. Grounded to short. Mauricio has it on his right. Over to first for the second out. Taking a brewery tour when you go to Boston. That's a good idea. Really good idea. Make sure you go to New England Aquarium if you can as well, so that you can see Myrtle, the 550-pound turtle. She's older than the building, and the building was made in the 70s. Miguel Geraldo will be your batter. Good night for Miguel. 2 for 2 to this point. Line shot. Make that a 3 for 3 day for Miguel Geraldo as he continues to be absolutely on fire. 6th hit on the day, half belonging to Miguel Geraldo. He is in with 2 outs, bottom of the 5th. Going to Boston at the end of April, but unfortunately you don't drink alcohol. Doesn't mean you can't enjoy yourself out there. Plenty of good stuff to do. We ate at State Street Provisions, which is right next to the aquarium. It was a beautiful 70-degree day, and then it snowed the following day after. Only in New England. By the way, M. Calhoun, thank you very much for hitting the follow button while we were goofing around there. Appreciate you doing that. Do you like fish? Oh, you get plenty of that. Plenty of that. First pitch to Joey Best. Goes in, swings on it. Deep in the hole is Ronnie Mauricio. He'll throw to second in time. The shift works to perfection against Best's side. He is retired, 1 left on. 5 innings in the books. It's 2-1 White Sox. Uh-oh, new pitcher. Yes, hire Yuka to be your tour guide, because Yuka knows Boston even better than I do, because she's there. Zitong Xiao from Taiwan is going to come in. I did not think John Duran's day was going to be over yet, but here comes the decision by the computer. Yeah, that makes Ben happy because Duran's day is done. Zitong Xiao, the 32-year-old lefty from Taiwan. 17th appearance on the season for him. He's 0-2 with a 5.4 ERA. Does have 2 saves to his credit. 30 hits have been allowed. 12 earned runs, 4 homers. He's walked 6 and struck out 19. Generally pretty good about leaving on the ground, though. He throws an upper 90s fastball and a curveball as his 2 pitches that he knows. It is his first season as he came over as a free agent from Taiwan. He'll enter the 6th inning here with a 2-1 lead. Grayson Rowan, Kevin Prue, Yordan Alvarez will be the batters. Rowan 0 for 1 tonight. The 1-0 pitch. Line into left field. That one's going to drop down into left center. Rutherford could not get to it despite being in the shift. And right away, Grayson Rowan will get aboard. Shift is on for Kevin Prue. The switch hitter will go to the right side. Now, Prue is 0 for 2 so far in this game. Yeah, Old Ironsides is a good view as well, too, if you've never seen her before. Just saying goodnight to my oldest really quick, so. Doing the Freedom Trail. Didn't get a lot of walking in that one. First pitch to Prue. He goes after it. Swung on into left field. Rutherford goes back. Wind is blowing that one in, keeping him in front of the warning track. He'll make the catch for the out. Wind might have been a factor on that one. 1 out now for Yordan Alvarez. The lefty enters in with an 0 for 2 night thus far. First pitch, lined into right for a base hit. He's not wasting any time with that one. Heading for third, going in for the slide. Rowan, he'll get in there safely. Alvarez gets that first hit on the board. And Zhao's day is done, and in comes our fellow Taiwanese player, Zhu Xiao Meng. Meng, the 33-year-old, also came over as a free agent from Taiwan. 17th appearance on the year for him, 2-0 with a 0.75 ERA. 2 saves to his credit. He has given up 8 hits, 1 earned run this season. He's walked 5, struck out 10. Throws the mid-90s fastball along with the slider. 1 out, he inherits 2 runners at first and third. Maddie Chapman will be the batter now. Chapman 0 for 2. First pitch lifted into left. This one's got some distance. Going back, making the play. Rutherford, good throw in, and Rowan doesn't dare go against it. He will stay at third. Big out there. Good throw from Rutherford will keep Rowan honest at second. 2 outs now for Dylan Cousins. Cousins is 0 for 1 tonight. I do have pitch by pitch on. They're going after the first pitches they're seeing. Run, throw over to first. Alvarez will get back in there without issue. No stolen bases this season for Yordan Alvarez. Next pitch is taken outside, ball 1. The 1-0 delivery into left. Fair ball. That one catches chalk. It's going to be a fair ball. Heading for second is Cousins. He'll slide, gets in there safe. Alvarez will stop at third. RBI double for Dylan Cousins. We're tied at 2. 6th double on the season. Got a question of whether or not they took out John Duran too early. It is 2-2 now. Seth Beer will be your batter. Beer entering play 0 for 2 tonight. First pitch is gonna miss away, ball 1. Oh, that's right, we gotta do the buzzer. We got Ben's special setup. Bzz. 1 ball, no strikes. The pitch, that one's gonna get away. It's a wild pitch. Alvarez will score. Cousins scoots up to third. Astros take the lead. It's 3-2.
Honored if you would join us.
And somebody just let an epic snot bubble into the chat. Thank you for hitting the follow button, ESB. Welcome to the Fluffy Kitty Ninja Show. 2-0 pitch off the wild pitch from Meng. That run was charged to Zhao. The 2-0. Fastball misses low. 3 balls, no strikes. The 3-0, he goes after it, had the green light. It was a strike, but he tried to launch it. It's a 3-ball, 1 strike count to Seth Beer. 3-1 pitch swung on, fouls that towards the left side, out of play. It's a 3-ball, 2 strike count to Seth Beer with 2 outs. Astros have now taken a 3-2 lead after they got John Duran out of the equation. 3-2 pitch, grounded, hot shot over to first, easily positioned there for Joey Best. He'll run to first himself, retires the side. But the Astros will get 2 runs on 3 hits. Brand new ball game as we go bottom of the 6th. Astros lead it 3-2. Noah Syndergaard will stay in. 68 pitches for him. He'll get the middle of the order here. Nate Lewis, Adley Rutschman, Tim Anderson are coming due up this inning. All right, pitch by pitch is off. Shift is on with Mauricio right behind the bag, just to the second base side. 3-2 pitch to Nate Lewis from Syndergaard. Swing and a miss. He goes after the high, hard one, and that one.
That's what she said.
Oh, piss off. 4th strikeout on the day for Noah Syndergaard.
Watch your language, bud. We're on the air.
Duck don't miss anything, does he? 1 out now, bottom of the 6th. 4 strikeouts now for Thor. Adley Rutschman will be your batter. Rutsch is 1 for 2 today. The 0-1 delivery. Line down to first. That's going to get through for a base hit as that gets by Kevin Prue. They're not going to throw to second. He's just going to sit there, have a coffee and a donut, and do other things that we won't say in public. Meanwhile, Rutschman will pull into second with a double. You can't trust the animations. It's not MLB the show. He was going to be in with a double. That's all there is to it. 11th double on the season for Rutsch. Second of the day for him. We got a one-out runner in scoring position as the White Sox try to threaten back here. Tying run at second. Tim Anderson is your batter. He's 1 for 2. He had an RBI double earlier on. First pitch to Anderson will be taken at the knee. Strike one. You guys have no idea. As I watch the batter and the White Sox have those ghastly white helmets, I feel like that it's 80s disco night at Comiskey Park, which that didn't go over well. My OCD is being triggered by the helmets not being accurate. So I'm like, oh. The 0-1. That one will miss low. 1 ball, 1 strike. One to TA, 7 swings and right through. That one fooled with the slider. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Syndergaard set him up with a couple pitches low and away. He was positioned for it. Swung over the slider there. It's a 1 ball, 2 strike count. The 1-2. That one's fastball taken low. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Adley Rutschman is at second. It's a 3-2 ball game. Astros. Itchy nose here all of a sudden. 2-2. Rolled over to short. Ronnie Mauricio has it. He will throw to first, getting the second out. Adley Rutschman read the play well, hustled over to third safely. 2 outs now. Runner at third. Connor Capel will be your batter. He's 0 for 2 tonight. First pitch he sees, swung on hard. Look out in the dugout. The home team had to duck big time there. No one got injured, thankfully. No balls, 1 strike. Interesting stat there. The 1990 era ball cap. Boss battle. We got 100 in the chat. Can we get 25 to get Fluffy woken up? Because there are more balls of yarn if we can get 25 for Fluffy. The 0-1. Slider outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1. Lifted into right. Got under it, though. Moving over, settling under it is Dylan Cousins. He'll make the catch, and that will retire this side. White Sox will leave a runner stranded at third. 6 innings in the books. White Sox are trailing the Astros 3-2. I agree. 100 people is always a beautiful thing. Thank you for spending some of your Monday night here with me. Top of the 7th, we go. 4th pitcher on the day for the White Sox, Zach Berdy, now being summoned from the bullpen. He is the 4th pitcher on the day for the White Sox. Berdy, the 30-year-old from Downers Grove, Illinois, checks in. 17th appearance on the year for him. 3-1 record with a 3.63 ERA. 17 1/3 innings of work. He's given up 14 hits, 7 earned runs. 3 have been by the homer. He's walked 11 and struck out 20 this year. Throws upper 90s. He'll touch 100 on occasion with the fastball. Hard slider. Does throw a changeup. Definitely not his best pitch that he throws. 7th season in the majors for Berdy. Former first-round draft pick. 26th overall by the White Sox out of the University of Louisville, Kentucky. I have Berdy with Louisville, as I just shared. There you go, Scott. Halfway now. You're getting there. Plus, if your bet is right, then you'll get more. Byron Buxton will start us off. Mike Mohler, Ronnie Mauricio do up this inning, top 7. Buxton, 1 for 2 today. 1 for 9 in his career against Zach Berdy. 3-2 pitch is coming. on its way. Swing and a miss. He got him.
Where's the kaboom? There was supposed to be an earth-shattering kaboom.
No kabooms here. First strikeout on the day for Zach Berdy. 100-mile-an-hour pitch on the gun. Indeed, first strikeout on the day for him. 1 out, top of the 7th. Mike Mohler, the number 9 hitter, will be your batter. Mohler is 0 for 2 tonight. 2-2 pitch. Got him looking. 97 on the gun there.
Fatality.
Second strikeout on the night for Berdy. 2 quick outs here in the 7th. Back to the top of the order we go. 4th time around. Ronnie Mauricio is 1 for 3 tonight with an RBI. The 0-1 pitch. Lined into right for a base hit. Diving stop attempt by Best, but he couldn't get to it. Ronnie Mauricio has another base hit. Mauricio again now has a 5-game on-base streak. He is aboard with 2 outs now. Grayson Rowan is your batter. Rowan is 1 for 2 tonight. They're going to check on Mauricio. Again, Mauricio with 1 stolen base this season. First pitch from Berdy. It's going to be low and away, ball 1. One-0 delivery. Catches the outside strike. The throw over to second. Not in time. Ronnie Mauricio's got a stolen base. That is the 2nd stolen base on the season for Ronnie Mauricio as he gets into scoring position with 2 outs now. Grayson Rowan back into the box with a 1-1 count as Berdy looks at his sign from Rutschman. Has it. Checks Mauricio. 1-1. Fouls that one out of play. Little bit of a chase there from Rowan. Berdy's staying away on him. All fastballs so far in this sequence. The 1-2. Just goes inside. Too far in. Not by much, though. It's a 2-2 count. Hey, Ludwig. It's been a great one so far. The 2-2 climbs the ladder with a 100-mile-an-hour pitch. It's a 3-ball, 2-strike count with 2 outs here, top 7. The full count pitch. Jams him inside. He got him. 3 strikeouts in the inning. That's Godzilla mode for Zach Berdy. It's 7th inning stretch time. You know what that means?
I was born to love.
I'm glad this one is in DMCA, because I'd be sad.
I was born to rub you.
There's still COVID, no lick in the face.
Born to rub me first.
7th inning stretch. It is the Fluffy Kitty Ninja Show. Monday Night Baseball here. Hope you've been enjoying a good one. White Sox taking on the Astros here. Get ready to go bottom of the 7th. Thor takes the mound for the 7th inning. 88 pitches to this occasion so far for Syndergaard, as he looks for his 3rd win on the year, his 133rd of his career. Syndergaard again comes into this season with 7 straight 10-plus win seasons. Blake Rutherford, number 8 hitter. Who's the 7th inning stretch sponsored by? Hint, hint. Is it sponsored by Sam Adams? It could. Sam Adams, are you listening? Okay. Blake Rutherford. That is epic corporate sponsorship fail. So Blake Rutherford will be your batter, 0 for 2. Oh, I forgot I didn't turn the pitch by pitch off. That's as close as I want Kamish to get to. Okay, fair enough. The 1-0. Goes after that one, rifles it into left, right in the direction of Yordan Alvarez, who lines it up well, makes the catch on the run for the first out. You just missed it. Crap, stupid job. Sorry, Tim. That's Tim's favorite. And to Tim's manager, we have one simple message for you.
You jackass!
We got beer, we got baseball. Where is the bacon? Well, he was in the last game because Troy Bacon isn't pitching in this one. You will not bow to any sponsor. Okay. Well, I know you'd be singing in your head, Tim. Jacob Lagunas will be your batter. 0 for 1. He is walked and struck out tonight. The 1-1 delivery. Pops it up into shallow left, ranging back. Matt Chapman will make the catch down the line for the second out. I need a bottle of Jefferson's Ocean Bourbon. Much better drink. I don't know. I'm a real craft beer dude, but I have no problem with dabbling, if you know what I mean. 2 outs now. Top of the order we go again. Cabrera Weaver will now be the batter. 1 for 3 tonight for Cabrera. The 1-1 pitch. Line shot up the middle and through for a hit. Weaver will take the corner. Another multiple hit game for him. 8th hit on the day for the White Sox. That's a craft bourbon also named after a president. You know what I'd like to try? It's also from Sam Adams. It's called Sam Adams Utopia. Chad, Sam Adams Utopia. Go check it on the site. It is an aged beer in bourbon barrels, if I remember correctly, that has cherries and honey in it, so it's basically a real fancy version of this. That's what I would like to try it. It's got the cute little carafe that it comes with it. All right, Weaver is at first. Again, 7 steals for him this year. Probably $100 a six-pack. Who knows? Miguel Geraldo will be your batter. Geraldo's 3 for 3 tonight. It is real craft beer. Absolutely. They're just more prominent craft beer now. They're like, you know, one of the tops of craft beer in New England. Geraldo first pitch grounded to short. Mauricio has it over to second in time to get the lead runner. And that will retire the side. 7 innings are done here in Chicago. We've had a good one. The Astros are ahead 3-2. Hello, Steve. Woodmer's is also craft beer. Love it. Just in time for Steve to start seeing how his team does against the Giants. Indeed. Zach Berdy in for a second inning of work. 21 pitches for him thus far. He'll start with Kevin Prue. Yordan Alvarez, Matt Chapman are waiting on deck. I had you at beer. Yes. Cheers. Seth Beer has me every time he's mentioned. Treehouse Brewing in Charlton. I've never been there yet. I have a lot of breweries right around where I am. Kevin Prue, 0 for 3. The 3-2 pitch. Got Berdy working that inning. Swing and a miss. He blows it by him. 99 on the gun there. 4 strikeouts now for Zach Berdy. He will be pulled as that was a 6-pitch at bat, so he was pushing on 30 pitches. He'll be done. Trevor Lane, the lefty, will come in to take on Yordan Alvarez. Oh, I would love to try beer out in the Pacific Northwest. I have had Sierra Nevada. An eMLB field trip sounds great to me. So it has to be done at a brewery and a ball game. Indeed. Trevor Lane, the 31-year-old from North Bend, Washington, enters the fray. It is his 15th appearance on the year. He is 1-2 with a 7.5 ERA. 12 innings of work. He's given up 9 hits, 10 earned runs. 4 of those have been homers, which isn't good for an extreme ground baller. He walked 4 and struck out 13 to this point. The lefty throws a mid-90s sinker, slider, and a changeup. Never liked the beers you've tried? Well, it depends on the type of beer you try. I mean, I'm not an IPA guy, although Jamie will be like, ha! Because I drink Sam Adams Wicked Hazy IPA, and I love Lone Pine Brewery's OJ IPA. Ben, there are things I like too much that I wish I didn't. I know what he's talking about. Yordan Alvarez will be your batteries 1 for 3. No history against Trevor Lane. All good. The 0-1 pitch. Slaps it into left. That's going to get through for a base hit. Looked a little fooled by the sinker, but he is able to muscle it through the left side as Lagunas and Geraldo had no chance on it. And they will get in for a first hit on the day. It's all right. You don't have to like alcohol. I like drinking. I don't like getting drunk. So there's that. Matt Chapman is your batter. Full shift on Tim Anderson, more familiar with the shortstop side. And that's where he is at. 1 out now for Chapman, 0 for 3 today. First pitch goes swinging. He'll tap that one foul. No ball, 1 strike. This game is not GM managed. Because Josh was not available and Ben is here but wasn't always here. So I'm winning. So what do you think? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm supposed to also include that the buzzers are working just fine in Chicago tonight. The 0-1. In there. Strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes. Tea is great. Yes, it is. It can be. And since Andrew doesn't like coffee, I can't offer if he wants to have some coffee with Bailey's, you know, on a coffee with a commish. So, the 0-2. Swing and a miss. He got him, fooled him with the, was that a changeup? It was an off-speed pitch.
Hey, bada, swing, bada.
Swing, bada. Third strikeout on the day for Matt Chapman. 2 outs now, top of the 8th. Dylan Cousins will be the batter. He's 1 for 2 with an RBI. You got your first bottle of Johnny Walker Blue. My wife loves Johnny Walker Blue. First swing, foul, pulls that back into the lower deck as it went after the slider. No balls, 1 strike. Sharpie, you've officially entered You're Just Here for the Balls of Yarn status. Everyone has their own likes and dislikes. Main thing is, if you do drink, you drink responsibly. Otherwise, make sure you have a designated driver. Good job. We're always about that. The 0-1. In there with the sinker, called strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes. If you're looking ahead, bottom of the 8th, Joey Best will lead off in the inning. Activity is in the Astros bullpen. Since it's not a managed game, I don't know if anyone's coming in. The 0-2. Swing and a miss. He got in a chase.
Fatality.
Trevor Lane will get another strikeout. 2 strikeouts for him. Side is retired. Let's go to the bottom of the 8th. It's a 3-2 ball game. Noah Syndergaard is still there. How close to third boost? You're getting close. You've used all of your article boost for the season. I'm 99% sure. Yep, I paid all those out. So thank you for your constant article writing. I do sincerely appreciate it. I think it helps motivate the others. Serial Killer has written one very recently. It was his second on Xavier Odom. We've now officially paid a dozen. This season, I've paid 13 boosts. I have paid for articles written. Last year, for the entire year, I had 21. So again, thank you to all of you that are putting some time in and telling your story. Which one? Are you talking, is it Terry, Ben? Terry is Terry Ladislas. He was the older gentleman that unfortunately we're pretty sure succumbed to cancer. He's still not responded back to me when I keep checking in with him on DM. So I feel like I could tell he was going in the wrong direction in one of my last talks with him. He was hinting at it. So Joey Best will be your batter to start here at the bottom of the 8th. Yeah, damn, Ben, way to lighten the mood. Shift is on. You're after a Macallan 12-year double cask? I'm going to have to check what that is, because I'm not familiar. The 3-2. Misses inside. He will walk him. Full count walk issued by Noah Syndergaard. Second walk on the day for him. Now see, scotch is not something that I do a lot of. I have one client. He's been a client of mine for 25 years. We always have a single malt when we get together. Nate Lewis will be your batter. Lewis tonight is 0 for 3. Activity continues in the pen for the Astros. First pitch to Lewis finds its way outside corner, called strike. A single malt shake? Well, I'm talking about a scotch. The 0-1. Swings, lifts that as he pops it up. Kind of a golf shot with a gap wedge. Pops it up. Mauricio's on the move, makes the catch. That's the first out. It's a big one. One out now. Syndergaard still in 105 pitches to this point. Adley Rutschman is going to be the batter. Rutschman is 2 for 3 today. Shift is on. First pitch up and in. Look out. Does not get Rutschman, but it was close. 1 ball, no strikes. Your girlfriend is one of those fancy Starbucks drinkers. That's my one guilty pleasure, and it's the same coffee all the time. And it's, believe it or not, at home, it's the same coffee all the time. But at Starbucks, it's the same coffee that's different all the time. Guatemala beans, huh? For 1 out. Misses low. 2 balls, no strike. 2 balls, no strikes. I've dabbled a bit with the home coffees, the beans, but I'm just really keen on the Cafe Verona. It's just such a nice, it's a nice darker, but not too dark roast. So the 2-0 to Rutschman. Watches the changeup in there. 2 balls, 1 strike. This will be an entertaining YouTube video for people to watch later. A lot of beer talk, a lot of liquor talk, a lot of coffee talk. Coffee talk. Talks amongst yourselves. Scotch, whiskey, discuss. The 2-1 to Rutsch. Well struck into center field. Going back, still going back, making the catch over his shoulder, Byron Buxton. Showing the range that he has, he pulls it in for the big second out as Best will get back to first. And that is going to be the day for Noah Syndergaard. He will depart with a runner aboard. He can still win it. He can't lose it. I don't know if I'd call that a sexy play of the game, but he had some good range on it, though. Well, I always wondered if the Minerva was from the Deftones song. Because there's a Deftones song called Minerva, if I remember right. I like it, by the way, too. Edwin Diaz coming in. Sugar, the closer, comes in 1-2 record on the year with a 1.8 ERA. 8 saves to his credit at this point. 20 earned innings pitched thus far. 14 hits, 4 earned runs. Guess what? Every run earned has been by way of the long ball. 4 home runs allowed this year. He's walked just 4, but he has struck out 33. He blows them by. Fastball, slider, upper 90s, taps 100 regularly. Astros even get snubbed on sexy plays. You know what it is? I'm saving Anju from extra editing work so that you can watch this video again in its entirety on the YouTube channel. Sponsored by Sam Adams. Oh, sorry. Okay. Tim Anderson is your batter, 1 for 3 tonight with an RBI. Never faced Edwin Diaz. Find that hard to believe. Stop saving me work. Okay. First pitch in there with the fastball. No balls, 1 strike. The 0-1. Grounded into the shift. Having it is Mohler. He'll throw to first in time, and that will retire the side. Astros will escape as Edwin Diaz will finish the inning. We'll go to the 9th. Astros lead it 3-2. Well, I'm a Tool fan as well. I absolutely love singing the pot any chance that I can. But yeah, look on Spotify. I won't pull it up here, but look on Spotify. There is a Deftones song called Minerva. Although all of a sudden I'm making sure that I'm correct on that. Yep, that's correct. Alrighty, Ty Buttrey coming back off the injured reserve, back in to play. Buttrey, who was injured with some forearm tendonitis and missed a few weeks, he is back aboard. Buttrey, 6th appearance on the year for him. He's 1-0 with a 1.8 ERA. 5 innings of work for himself thus far. The former Arizona closer does have 2 saves to this point this year. Giving up 5 hits, 1 earned run, no homers. He's walked 3 and struck out 6. Foes the fastball, the changeup, and the slider in the upper 90s. Buttrey enters the game. He is the 6th or 7th. Christ, there's been a lot of pitchers today. 6th pitcher on the day for the White Sox. Still surprised they got rid of Jean Duran when they did. Duran was on fire. Seth Beer will be the first batter, bottom third of the order, due up here in the top of the 9th. Seth Beer, Byron Buxton, Mike Mohler, due up. Beer is your batter, 0 for 3 tonight. Never faced Ty Buttrey before. 3-2 pitch. Going to miss low, ball 4. He will lose him on the full count. With no one out, Beer over at first. Not much of a stolen base threat there. Byron Buxton will be your batter. Buxton is 1 for 3 today, 0 for 5 in his career against Ty Buttrey. Pitch by pitch is on. First pitch delivered, grounded to short, over to second for 1, but that is all they will get as Buxton flies down the line. Good work by Miguel Geraldo to make the play. Tim Anderson may have been affected by not having a lot of experience turning on that end of things, but we will have a force out at second. Buxton is now your runner at first. Patrick Bailey coming in as a pinch hitter. The catcher, the switch-hitting catcher, former Cardinal, 25 years old from Greensboro, North Carolina, entering play, hitting 191 on the season with 3 home runs and 8 runs batted in. First pitch, it's going to be a pitch out as they were checking on Buxton, thinking he was going, but he did not. That's ball 1. Buxton on a quick check is 3 for 3 so far this season. Has not had real speed going back to 2020 when he stole 42 stolen bases. This is still my favorite lo-fi track that Harris Heller has made. The 1-0. Grounded to short. Geraldo has it deep, but he's going to pocket it. Makes a beautiful stop, but then he looks up and realizes he's got no chance on the reaction there. Bailey's going to get in with the infield single. Everyone's safe. Runners at first and second now with one out. Ronnie Mauricio will be the batter. Mauricio is 2 for 4 with an RBI today and 0 for 2 in his career against Buttry. The pitch. Swings right through that one and misses. Strike one. Oh, 1 delivery. Taken. Called strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes. The 0-2 pitch grounded to second, over to short for 1, over to first in time. It's a 4-6-3 double play.
Yeah, baby. Yeah.
White Sox get the DP as their best friend. They will get out of the inning. Let's go to the bottom of the ninth. Last chance for the White Sox. They trail 3-2. Edwin Diaz will stay on the hill for this one. First off, let's look at the changes. Freudis Nova has come in as a defensive replacement over at second, replacing Patrick Bailey as the pinch hitter. So Nova is in as the second baseman. Corey Ray has come into this game into left field. So Ray also in the game now in left field, replacing Yordan Alvarez. Those are your changes. Connor Capel, Blake Rutherford, Jacob Lagunas are due up. Edwin Diaz, the closer, looking for save number 9 on the year. Connor Capel, 0 for 3 today, 1 for 2 in his career against Diaz. The 3-1 pitch. Misses away, ball 4. Leadoff runner is aboard. If you are streaming on Thursday, unfortunately I am not. You need to locate some bagpipe music and celebrate St. Patrick's eMLB style. Great idea, but I already have a commitment on Thursday. So I will not be streaming, unfortunately. Kill the ump. What did Andrew ever do, Brett? He won't get that. Blake Rutherford is your batter, 0 for 3 tonight. Just an 0 for 1 sample against Diaz. Capel, the runner at first. Kill the what now? First pitch is going to miss inside, ball 1. Nick, thank you very much for hitting the follow button. Welcome to the Fluffy Kitty Ninjas show and the home of the eMLB baseball universe, where we also are on YouTube now. Cheers to yourself as well. And I see you already been gifted a sub, which is awesome. The question is, who on Twitch has not been gifted a sub here of late? I thank you, all of you. I'm just amazed. So, the 1-0 in there, called strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. Rutherford has been struggling in May, hitting under 200. Could use a huge hit here. The 1-1 up and in, look out. That one came close. Definitely no intent here in a 1-run ball game in the 9th. 2 balls, 1 strike. Tying run is at first. The winning run is at the plate. The 2-1. Grounded to short. Mauricio to Nova for 1. Over to first. It's a 6-4-3 double play.
Yeah, baby. Yeah.
Big rally killer right there. Oh, I'm sorry. The Astros got that, so. 2 outs now. Jacob Lagunas, the community-created player, is into the box. He's 0 for 2 tonight. He has a walk. The 1-1 pitch. Rolls it to second. Freudis Nova just in the game, over to first. And that is going to be your ball game. Great ball game. Good try, Chad, but it doesn't work like that. Great ball game between both of these guys. Thank you to the managers. Oh, wait. It was Spaghetti-O Surprise, which means we couldn't get our full managers. but we'll congratulate the Astros as they will win this one as we come back live with you to look at the box score. Great game between these two. It was well entertaining, as well as all of you guys being entertaining. And thank you once again for the great energy you provide. It was a 8-hit affair for each side. White Sox took the early lead in this one, but the Astros just kept clawing back. Astros struggled until John Duran basically got out of this ball game. As we look at the box scores, multi-hit game for Ronnie Mauricio, 2 for 5 tonight with an RBI. Grayson Rowan was 1 for 3 with a run scored. Yordan Alvarez 2 for 4 before he was replaced. Thank you, Chad. I appreciate it, and it is fun to do. Dylan Cousins was 1 for 3. He had an RBI off of the double that he had hit earlier. Byron Buxton 1 for 4 with a double. And Patrick Bellew coming in, getting a pinch hit, base hit early on. 15 strikeouts on the day for Astros hitters, compared to 4 for the White Sox. As we look at the White Sox, 8 hits, most in multi-hit format. Cabrera Weaver with 2 hits. Miguel Geraldo was 3 for 4 tonight. Adley Rutschman was 2 for 4. Rutschman's 2 hits were both doubles. Tim Anderson had a double, which led to an RBI as well back in the second inning. So good night for them. And again, just 4 strikeouts on the day for the White Sox, but they left 7 on base, as did the Astros. Just 1 steal on the day. Ronnie Mauricio with a steal. 2 double plays for the Astros, 1 for the White Sox. Over for the pitchers. By the way, who do you think's the player of the game? I'm just going to assume it's Thor. Noah Syndergaard, 7 2/3 innings of work. He gave up 8 hits, 2 earned runs. He walked 2, struck out 4. He gets his 3rd win on the year through 109 pitches in that game, gets the ERA back below 4. Edwin Diaz came in, gets the 4-out save, works effectively. Just 1 strikeout on the day for him, though, but he earns his 9th save on the year. John Duran absolutely was mowing him down. 82 pitches on the day. Gotta think he had too quick of a hook, my personal opinion. 5 innings of work, just 2 hits allowed, 1 earned run, walked 2, and struck out 9. He was absolutely electric against the Astros batters. Unfortunately, he gets replaced in the 6th. The Taiwan trio. That means 3 commission. Zhao came in first. Then Zhu Xiaomeng came in after, blows the save as both the runners were allowed on Zhao's watch. I'm going to mix this up. Zhao allowed the 2 earned runs, which leads to the loss. He'll fall to 0-3 on the season now, just throwing 4 pitches in that game. Meng gets the blown save, does get 2/3 scoreless, though, so his ERA drops to 0.71. Had a nice little performance from Zach Berdy. Just gave up 1 hit, but he mowed down every batter he got out. 4 strikeouts on the day for him, as did Trevor Lane, getting 2 strikeouts for the lefty. Ty Buttrey getting his first return from injury, got a scoreless 9th inning. Player of the game, John Duran. I'm not surprised, but I would have thought Noah Syndergaard would have gotten it for going 7 2/3. This game smokes some crazy tobacco when it figures out who the player of the game is, doesn't it? I didn't even drink all my beer. Shame. All right, we'll look at the out-of-town scoreboard real quick, but then we are going to get you out of here. Stick around if you're looking for balls of yarn. Raids equal balls of yarn. That indeed. All right, let's look at the final scores on the day. The Reds will defeat the Indians 4-2. Is that Bob? No, that's Robert Tyler, not Bob Tyler. There is a Bob Tyler. This is Robert Tyler, the 29-year-old reliever, getting his first win on the season. That will help the Reds defeat the Cleveland Indians 4-2. Orioles will defeat the Mariners 4-1. Again, home runs from Alex Verdugo, Michael Busch, Nate Spence getting a home run in his first appearance back after his injury, and Carlos Larris earns his 2nd win on the year. Blue Jays will defeat the Rays 5-4. That is Kloffenstein. That is Adam Kloffenstein getting the win. He's 1-2 on the year. Travis Bergen keeps on mowing him down. 14 saves on the season for him. The Twins will defeat the Tigers 6-4. Scotty Alden will earn his second win on the year, defeating Carlos Rodon. Had help from Kevin Pillar, the human vacuum cleaner, and Dan Lipsky with home runs. 6-4 win for the Twins. The Astros in the game of the night will defeat the White Sox. Noah Syndergaard gets career win number 133 on this one, as he will improve to 3-1 on the year. It's a 3-2 victory. No home runs from either side at Guaranteed Rate Field. Red Sox will defeat the Royals 4-3. Johnny Davis, is that his first? It is his first eMLB home run for the former 1.0 player. He was promising, but a flash in the pan kind of player in 1.0. We'll see how the 2.0 version works. Gets his first career home run, helping the Red Sox get their 25th win on the year. Mike Bohr, the Heartbreaker, originally traded straight up for Joe Diggs, the Illusionist, 1-for-1 deal, gets his 5th win on the year. Nate Eovaldi will fall to 0-3. Athletics will defeat the Rangers 4-3. Simeon Woods-Richardson will take the loss. Didn't pitch terribly, but didn't win as well. That win goes to Tyson Heaton, who gets it in relief. He's 3-1 on the year. Over in the National League, Madison Bumgarner helps the Marlins defeat the Phillies 4-3. Second straight day that both Jordan Nwogu and Ruben Carrasco will hit home runs. Now 8 for Carrasco, 3 for Nwogu. 4-3 victory for the Marlins. They're at 20 wins this season. Remember, the Marlins only got to a .400 winning percentage for the first time in forever in last season, and they're over .500 right now. Good sign for Eddie's team. Pirates will defeat the Braves 5-1. Santiago Flores earns the victory. He's 3-3 on the year. Had help from Edgar Barrios, 14 home runs on the season for Edgar. The Mets will shut out the Nationals. Joe Diggs takes the loss there, falls to 3-2. Mets 3-0 win in that one. Mason Engler will earn the victory. That's his first on the season. Cubbies will pound, and I mean pound, 3 touchdowns against the Brewers. 21-1. Alberto Sojo, definitely the clear winner in that one. 4-1 on the year. We had home runs from Didi Gregorius, Danny White, Daniel Cabrera, and Jesus Metler. Darius McKenzie gets the one sympathy home run in the 6th inning. Unfortunately, it was a solo shot. The Cardinals will defeat the Rockies by walking off with a 7-6 win. They score 3 runs in the bottom of the 9th, and they make mincemeat out of my community creative player, my poor autistic son. Andrew, you're a bully. 7-6 win for the Cardinals over the Rockies. No, I just kid. I kid, but you beat up on my autistic son. So rude. Matty Wallner, Gunnar Henderson, Paul Goldschmidt, Joe Adell with home runs in that one to help the Cardinal attack. Grant Levine continues to be an offensive juggernaut for the Rockies this year. 13 home runs on the season for him. Oh, great. Now I feel bad. Sorry. Maybe not. Yankees will defeat the Diamondbacks 9-3. Davey Garcia will earn his second win on the year. Plenty of offensive support. Couple home runs from Miguel Andujar, Jarian Ely, Gleyber Torres, and Luke Voigt also with home runs as well. The Angels will defeat the Dodgers in the Battle of Los Angeles 4-3 in that one. Louis Ramos and Shohei Ohtani getting home runs. Kelvin Herrera will earn his 3rd win on the season. Final game for the night was the Padres defeating the Giants 10-6. Michael Sean Kane is back from injury. He gets his 6th home run on the year. It's not enough, as the Padres get 7 runs in the 8th inning to run away with it. Fernando Tatis Jr. gets his 11th home run on the season, and an additional home run, the first for Grant Little. It's his first this year. Blankety blank. Anyway, insert swears here for Sean Paxler. I feel your pain. 7 runs in the bottom of the 8th is nothing to be happy about. All right, stick around for the raid. We would greatly appreciate it. I think we're going to go raid outside of Out of the Park. I do see Sporers on, but I want to support people. I was like mid-sentence, I was like, what is that? I totally forgot what I had. 5 gifted subs. Jedi Cats all over the place. Danny B. Smith Jr., thank you very much for doing that. I sincerely appreciate it. Again, 50 gifted subs earlier, which probably is going to get me in trouble with showing Uncle Pecos. Oh, dear God. But anyway, that's probably what I'll come up with my 50, with the 50 gifted subs, because you never know. But again, let's go do a raid over to Crazy Coach. Crazy Coach is Corbin Co. He is doing a WWE sim. That is going to be fun. I've got to get the Eradicator Eric Kelly back into his original element. Eric Kelly has been in my mind and been a fictional character going back to the 90s, originally as a wrestler. So he'll get back to his roots in that. I'll circle back with you on that, Danny. But again, thank you very much. You are absolutely crazy. And we love having you here. We appreciate your energy. And again, I thank you for helping me evolve my channel with the alerts. For now, back to the litter box I go. Fluffy Kitty Ninjas do assassinate. You are looking at their victim. So, next time I can find some glue and tape, I'll put my head back on straight, and we will be back in front of you. And that's going to be Friday this week. We've got more commitments the rest of this week, so we will once again return back on Friday night, 7 o'clock, same cat time, same cat channel. We hope to see you again soon, but don't forget, how you think directs your life. When you think your best, you're going to be your best. So please, go and do your best. You got a great week ahead of you, and I hope you enjoy every moment of it. We'll see you soon. Thanks again. You guys just make this so much fun, and I appreciate it. Can't wait to hit the live button again soon enough. We'll see you soon. Peace.
You jackass!